Well, hello everyone. How are we all doing? It's time to begin an adventure. Your favorite ones are Black and White? I never played those ones. The latest Pokemon game I've ever played is Diamond and Pearl. Diamond specifically. Then I just kind of fell off of the whole Pokemon stuff. And yeah, I don't know. My experience with Gen 2 is, I had Silver as a kid, and I played it until the save battery died. I could never get to the second half of the game, where you get to the previous region, so I've never experienced that part of the game. So it's gonna be interesting. And it's gonna be, yeah, I don't even know, but I'm a little, like I was with Yellow, I'm somewhat scared to do this because I don't know how to Pokemon. That's been very obvious lately, hasn't it? But we're just gonna roll with things, I guess. Yes, what options do we have? Text speed, fast. Everything else is probably fine. What the hell does menu account mean? I have no idea, but okay. Rolling nat ones is part of the fun. We can go with that. Sure. Alright, let's do new game. Are you a boy or are you a girl? I would like to say that I am a boy. That is true. Just instantly out the gate with the most important question. You woke me up. Will you check the clock for me? What time is it? It is 10 o'clock. Yes. How many minutes? We're gonna wait till it says 10:02 on the clock. Hang on. Clearly this has to be extremely accurate. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's gonna be 10:02 any minute now. Clearly it must be so, I don't know, maybe it syncs to the computer clock. I have no idea. There we go. Day 10:02, I overslept. Second half is generally actually something. Okay. I see. Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Prof. The world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. It's true. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some battle with them. Most battle with them. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. Now, what'd you say your name was? None of those. It's Saywood. I expect you would know this by now, game, after the last time. Gosh, ridiculous. Saywood, are you ready? Your very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. We'll face fun times and tough challenges. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. I'll be seeing you later. A lot of people play the other gender for the hell of it. That's fair. I figured we'd stick with the male character. Makes sense. Alright, here we are in a place. Is there a potion in the PC today? No, they don't even give you a free potion. Wow, ridiculous. Is it a radio? Professor Oak's Pokemon Tour. Please tune in next time. Oh. We missed a thing? This is DJ Mario, your co-host. Okay, fair enough. After a lot of playthroughs, you tend to swap to have a different sprite. That's fair. That makes sense. Whole collection of Pokemon picture books. I don't know why I'm examining everything. It's the town map. Now this we should look at. Right. I vaguely remember, like... I might recognize some of these in, when we actually see them, but a lot of these names I'm just like, eh? That's like the major city, isn't it? I think. Oh, the towers! I don't really remember those. Reset, change your name, put a space in front of someone, seems to pause a moment before saying your name. Nah, I'm good. Olivine. Oh, this is the place with like a lighthouse or something? I remember something about that. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I remember very little of this, but it'll be great. Oh, Saywood. Our neighbor, Professor Realm, was looking for you. He said you wanted to do something for him. Almost forgot. Your Pokemon gear is back from the repair shop. Here you go. Oh yeah, is it like the watch? Name's not in all caps, not a valid Gen 1 and 2 name. Well, I'm sorry. That's actually a reason to reset. Oh, you're right. Sorry. No, we won't do that. Essentially, if you want to be a good trainer. Oh, the day of the week isn't set. Oh, yeah. What day is it? It is, in fact... Wow. How do they know? It is, in fact, Sunday. The daylight savings... I don't know. No, it will be. It will be in a few weeks. You know how to use the phone? We can pretend that I do. You just turn the Poké Gear on and select the phone icon? Okay, you're gonna tell me anyways. It's probably not a wonder that my save battery died back in the day, because considering it has to keep the time and everything correct. Hello, say what I'm visiting. Say what, have you heard? My daughter is adamant about becoming Professor Elm's assistant. She really loves Pokemon. It's gonna give you the Discord tutorial. I know, right? So we actually have this now, correct? We must call Mum right now. We're literally standing in the same room. Just go to... Okay, good one, game. You got me. So do we have anything? We don't. Understandable. Talk to Mum first Sunday in October? Does that do something? That'd be kind of funny. You can go to the clock to change it somewhere, I'm pretty sure, but it's fine. I am indeed in the future. Time zones. Yo, say it. I heard Professor Elm discovered some new Pokemon. Cool. Wow, your Poké Gear is impressive. Did your mom get it for you? She did. New Barktown, the town where the winds of a new beginning blow. Yeah. Gives the option to tell her it's daylight savings. Oh, okay, and we should do that. That's actually interesting. Okay, I'll have to do that. Elm's house. Is he in? No? I say, my husband's always so busy. I hope he's okay. He's caught up in his Pokemon research, he even forgets to eat. That's not good. When I grow up, I'm gonna help my dad. I'm gonna be a great Pokemon professor. Yeah. Right, I get what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Well, probably will have to do that. Pikachu's an evolved Pokemon. I was amazed by Professor Elm's findings. He's so famous for his research on Pokemon evolution. Oh, wish I could be a researcher like him. Well, I guess that's probably where we have to go. I sure don't remember. Ah! I do know what's going on there. Hey, Aroba! It's not Silver, that's true, it's not Silver. This is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? That guy's just mean. Saywood, there you are. I need to ask you a favor. I'm conducting new Pokemon research right now. I was wondering if you could help me with it, Saywood. You see, I'm writing a paper that I want to present at a conference, but there are some things I don't quite understand yet. So, I'd like you to raise a Pokemon that I recently caught. Nah, but please, I need your help. Oh, okay. Thanks, Saywood. You're a great help. When I announce my findings, I'm sure we'll delve a bit deeper into the many mysteries of Pokemon. You can count on it. Oh, hey, I got an email. That's how emails work. Okay. Hey, listen. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It is intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. Say, can you go in our place? I want you to raise one of the Pokemon contained in these balls. You'll be that Pokemon's first partner, Saywood. Go on, pick one. We have Cyndaquil. No, not yet. Partner is important. And we have a Totodile. They're all great. And we have a Chikorita. I like them all. But I've thought about which one I do actually want to take. And I think it's gotta be my boy Totodile here. Yes, I do want Totodile. I think that's a great Pokemon too. Yeah! You have a nickname? No, I'm good. Mr. Pokemon lives a little bit beyond Cherry Grove, the next city over. It's almost a direct route there, so you can't miss it. But just in case, here's my phone number. Call me if anything comes up. Yeah, phone numbers. Yeah, I've never really been one for Pokemon nicknames. Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Feel free to use it any time. I'll think about it. Say, I want you to have this for your errand. A potion! Oh, there's the free potion. Wow, thanks. There are only two of us, so we're always busy. Rip, best boy. Which one do you like, Zai? But yeah, I decided to go with Totodile because, back when I played Silver oh so long ago, Totodile was what I used there too. I thought it made sense. Not even naming his mons after chat to let us know who his favorites are. You never made this complaint when I did Yellow, Clara. Just saying. Always have your Totodile name be Godzilla. That is pretty great. 29. Pokemon hide in the grass. Who knows when they'll pop out? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's by walking in the grass. Didn't you? No. Yeah, like I said, never really been one for nicknames. It's a Pidgey. Never rename mons in a new game or none? Yeah, like, also for me, I'm just gonna forget what they actually are. Well, I mean, probably not, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a lot easier to look at your Pokemon list and just see the name of the Pokemon rather than some silly nickname you gave it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. To say we'd encounter a shiny Pokemon before Pokemon. Oh yeah, shinies are in this now, right? Let's hope not, that would be sad. In all my time playing Pokemon, which is not that much time as we know, I've never actually seen a shiny. So, hey, it would be kinda cool to come across one. Yo, how you Pokemon? If they're weak and not ready for battle, keep out of the grass. Makes sense, really? Seen way too many shiny Caterpies, that's funny. Do we go up here? Let's go up here. I don't know where we're going, but we're fighting things. Hello, Centric. I remember, like, very few of the Gen 2 Pokemon, so look, it's gonna be something. There's a reason I'm keeping the send help tag from Yellow, because I don't know what I'm doing. I do like that we have an XP bar now. I want to take a break, so I saved to record my progress. That's a good idea. We can do that. Good thinking. Yeah, saving. Where does this go? This does not seem like the right way. Can't climb ledges, but you can jump down from them to take a shortcut. You like the path up here? Different kinds of Pokemon appear past here. You want to catch them all, you have to look everywhere. Yes, that is how Pokemon works. Route 46. Mountain Road, you say? Oh, can we just not go this way? Is this just like a shortcut path back from somewhere? Probably. Oh, that's not really gonna work, is it? That's gonna be a tall order right now, so no. Oh, yeah. It is just a shortcut path, isn't it? I think so. Okay. This is where all the Geodudes live. Fair enough. Oh yeah, and Pokemon have genders now. That's right. Here's a place to catch some different types early on. Well, we don't even have Pokeballs yet, so we won't worry about that too much. Oh yeah, are berries a thing in this one too? I thought that was Gen 3 for some reason. Get scratched on. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, but when do we get Water Gun, though? It's a fruit-bearing tree. Hey, it's berry. There you go. I'm waiting for Pokemon that appear only at night. Yeah, that's a thing. And that's a thing we're not going to be experiencing due to my time slot that I'm playing this game, but look, it's fine. Route 29. Yes, that is where we were. Let's go. Hello, old man. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay, everyone's a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Sure, why not? Okay, follow me. It's a Pokemon Center, you heal things. Yeah, I know that. And then this is where you buy things. This is Pokemon Mart. They sell balls for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Or I could speed up time. Nah. He's out this way. Trainers will be battling their prize Pokemon there. It's true. Here is water. my house. Thanks for your company. Let me give you a small gift. Oh, the map card. Oh, that gives us the map on the watch, doesn't it? Your gear becomes more useful as you add cards. I wish you luck on your journey. Thanks! We can just peek at that? That's cool, okay. I'm gonna play at night or morning without you to catch one, so then I'll be upset. I mean, that's true, but I don't know. I like to have the whole, you know, the whole experience with folks. Come back next week like, look, spinner rack. Pokemon going anywhere is fun. Does this guy do anything else? When I was a wee lad, I was a hotshot trainer. Here's a word of advice: catch lots of Pokemon. Treat them all with kindness. I'll think about it. I don't even know what like half the my team should be yet, to be honest with you. I have no idea. Pokemon gain experience in battle and change their form. Pokemon change? I would be shocked if one did that. Yeah, it's called evolving. These people don't know how Pokemon work. Ridiculous. You say like the exact same thing from the previous game. Alright. We have like, we probably don't even have any money, right? Or do we? We have a little bit. That's all. Give me like, not that many. 3's good. I was walking across a bug Pokemon poisoned my Pokemon. I just kept going, but then my Pokemon fainted. Keep an antidote with you. I'll think about it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Fresh out of Pokeballs. When will they get more of them? Oh yeah, you don't even get them for a bit, huh? Recommend a good Pokemon to get? We'll just kind of see what happens as I go for now. Like I said, I sure don't remember what's good. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm sure, yeah. Signs on every route. It's just kind of interesting. This is where we want to be, is it? Pokemon eat berries. Oh, everyone got healthier by eating a berry. Here, I'll share one with you. Oh, thanks. Berry in the item book. Check trees for berries. They just drop right off. I think they heal like 10 health, but they're a held item, so they can use it or something. Is that true? That might be true. Actually, not sure. Oh, he's holding something. Item. Can I see what it is, though? Took berry. He had one already. Okay, we'll give him one. Here you go, buddy. Well, I assume we go this way. Huh. The Santa bird. What Pokemon would also want to play a game you've been playing? What have you been playing, Zai? This Pokemon's house, it's a bit farther up ahead. Okay. This Pokemon's house, straight ahead. Like, straight ahead? No, there's trees in the way, get out of here. In the middle of a few games? Yeah, that happens. Here we go. Hello, hello, you must be Seawood. Professor Elmswood said that you would visit. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. A mystery egg. Ooh. Paper Mario. Oh, good choice. Paper Mario is great. A couple who run a Pokemon daycare center. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. My assumption is correct. Professor Elm will know it. Ah, so you're Seawood. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. Let's see. I see. Understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. Researchers like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? This is the latest version of Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. He's just getting us to do his stuff for him. Great, sure, why not? Rune Factory 3 and Life is Strange. Picked up a new game a few days ago called Moonstone Island. I think I've heard of that one. You many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokedex, but I've stayed too long. I have to get Goldenrod for my usual radio show. David, I'm counting on you. Okay, bye. Oak has a boyfriend. Yeah, we'll go with that. Return to Professor Elm? Yeah, your Pokemon should have some rest. Oh, thanks. Didn't really need it, but sure. Now, is this when a thing happens? Pretty sure a thing's about to happen, yeah. Hello? Saywood, it's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please get back here now. Bad things are happening. Oh, it's a poison cure berry. It's a poison cure berry. Okay, great. So I guess you could give that to a Pokemon and then when it becomes poisoned, it'll use it? That's kind of cool, actually. Give it the old scratch. Berries are great. They do seem good. When you defeat youngster Joey, you should definitely talk to him again. I think I know where this is going. I'll consider it. Yeah, it's scratched. We did it. Yeah. Rage? That's not great, is it? Can you see what that does? Do they have that in this one yet? Do they tell us the things? They don't tell us the things in this one. But isn't Rage, like, not good? When I was a kid playing Sapphire, I would try to collect berries and farm them all the time. Yeah, that's fair. Anything over this side? Oh. Yo, Rattata, tackle! What? This is a big battle. Leave me alone. Oh, okay, sorry, I'll leave you to it. Rage was changed, Gen 1 sucked. Oh, okay, it's better now? Guess we can try it. I think a thing's about to happen if my memory is any good. Yes, it's okay to overwrite the save. We can get here first. Okay, good. You don't want to lock you in, but now you can do different moves. Okay, I see. That does make it better. Gotcha. Is it the one where, like, if you take damage, your attack goes up or something like that? I'm gonna say it might be. Yeah, here we go. You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste, a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Counter of some sort increases with use, so maybe you get hit. Okay. He has like his own theme, doesn't he? Well, let's try it. Oh, it's an actual attack. Okay. Should I use it again? Does it do more damage if I use it again? Possibly? Yeah, there you go. That was... Oh, it was a crit as well, but like, okay. Didn't know they changed it till earlier this year because how bad it was in Gen 1, never avoided using it ever since. That's fair. That's understandable. Okay, well that was a fight. Was defeated. You happy you won? My name's something. I'm gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Okay, good luck with that. That's a jerk, wow. What's rival's name? I know what it is, don't worry. Honestly, I'd be down to fight a thing just to get a bit more XP here. So we're so close to a level up. Get scratched on. There you go. There we go. That's a thing is that just a thing in all the games? Because I don't know if I ever really noticed that. Like, you mentioned it in yellow, and it definitely felt like it was the case there. But, it's just a thing throughout the series then, huh? Oh, the Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? It was question marks. No, it was... wait, Gotta make it the same name as last time, you know? His name's Dingus. Okay, so Dingus was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. Hey, but this is terrible. Oh, yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Mystery egg. This? But, is it a Pokemon egg? If it is, it's a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokédex? Say, is that true? That's incredible. Is it, though? He's superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Saywood, you may have what it takes to become the champion. Seems to be getting on great with Pokemon, too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. Closest gym would be the one in Violet City. Saywood, the road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure you talk to your mum. Why? But I mean, okay, but like, why? Saywood, use these on your Pokédex quest. A singular Pokeball. Excellent. At your Pokédex, you have to catch Pokemon. Throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon to get. Okay. What if we just, like, don't talk to Mum? Okay, we'll talk to Mum, it's fine. That's a cute Pokemon. Where'd you get it? Be leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too. What can I do for you? I know, I'll save money for it. On a long journey, money's important. Want me to save your money? Do I? Is it, like, no? Be careful. Pokemon are your friends, you need to work as a team. Now go on. Like, I never really quite understood that whole thing. Is it just she takes some of the money aside, so like if you black out, you don't lose it? Like, that's fine, but like, whatever. Save also. We did it, we saved. So did he really just give us literally one Pokeball? He gave us 5, okay. Not that I see anything I really want to catch right now. I've seen you a couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught? Am I going to show you how to catch Pokemon? No. Oh, fine then. Anyway, if you want me to catch Pokemon, you have to walk a lot. I know. Also buy you things that you can't necessarily buy yourself. Oh yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I spent this with the money you sent. Oopsie. I do kind of remember that now that you mention it. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Oh, nice crit. Buy room decor, should also sometimes buy useful stuff and put on your PC. Non-care package, okay. It's fine, we'll see what happens. I feel like I would just rather have control of what I spend, but I don't know. This is not the way. Probably don't need to fight the Pidgeys at this point. I'm sure there's a better flying Pokemon than Pidgey, by the way. So we won't catch that. We should have something else just to have something else, but like, I don't know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. We've kind of seen everything in this little place. I assume they probably sell Pokeballs now. Sure do. 5's probably okay. We'll make it like, let's do that. For around 2,000 on us. sounds far-fetched. I mean, is far-fetched better? I wouldn't know. So I assume the kids are done with their battle over here and we can progress on. Aha! I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. Youngster Joey, the best character, with his Rattata. And the trainer battle music feels so much more sinister in this. It's just me. Good fight. Ah, I lost again. Doggone it. Probably no, it's not on with the evolution line. Good point. Do I have to have more Pokemon in order to battle better? Better battler? Blah. No, I'm sticking with this one, no matter what. Listen, can I get your phone number? I'll ring you for some battles. I'm a rookie too, so I think it'd be a good motivator. Yeah, alright. I'll ring you whenever I get the urge to battle, and I will probably not respond. You're a Pokemon trainer, right? And you have to battle. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it's scratched. Yeah, I mean, why not? We want to make friends, Clara. It's important. And a Rattata? Oh gosh, look out. There you go. Level 9. Ken has water gun now? No? Lame. That's strange, I've won before. Becoming a good trainer is really tough. I'm gonna battle other people to get better. Trainer tips. No stealing other people's Pokemon. Pokeballs are only to be thrown at wild Pokemon. Yeah, that would be bad. Stealing is bad. No one's ever done that in the series. Music packs may have been acquired. Good call, I say. Seemed like a good deal. Got a good stopping point on your crochet project? Oh yeah? Plays like 50 times before finishing a quest to brag about his crap Rattata that failed 2 fights in a row. But it's great though. It's part of the charm, Clara. You're the one that said to talk to him. Oh, you are not a trainer? Oh, no, you're not a trainer. But if you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle. Instead of a bug Pokemon, I found a trainer. It's true, it's me. Yeah, if you say so. No Pokemon Crystal Run is valid if you don't hear about Joey's top percent Rattata? Exactly! Nice miss. So far this is scratch to the game. But that's fine. 2 Caterpies, look out. Good choice on Totodile? I thought so. How's it going, Claude? You must be up late, right? You're too strong. I ran out of Pokeballs while I was catching Pokemon. I should have brought some more. Ooh, 31. I'm just wandering at this point, assuming I'm going the right way. I don't think we have many other options. There's a Bellsprout. Bellsprout's kind of cool. Do I want a Bellsprout? I don't know. 2:30 AM, heading to bed? Yeah, of course. You want to fall asleep too? Thanks, I appreciate it. Hope you can get some good rest. Oh, 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 oh. Right. Let's, See, that's a little more manageable. Good choice. Hey, Otto. I know. How's it going? Got him. Bellsprout's data was newly added to the Pokédex. If it notices anything that moves, it immediately flings its vine at the object. I mean, we didn't use a grass Pokemon, really in yellow, so I'm down for this. But I don't know if it's gonna be, like, on the team, but it seems like a grass Pokemon might be nice to have. I know, right? It's a Weedle. Or not. Level 10. Dark cave. If Pokemon could light it up, I'd explore it. Ah. Excuse me, sir. Is this it here? Is this the titular dark cave? Well, it's not titular, but you know what I mean. Also is a potion. Oh yeah, they're not kidding, huh? This seems like a bad idea. Clearly we should just go. I don't seem to be able to get anywhere. Oh, maybe. Well, it's actually dark? I see that. That's a bad idea. Can we get encounters here, though? Yes, we can. Oh, look at the Zubat. Probably do this. Which place Pokemon can beat red version, I can make this? I don't even know the map, Chloe. Like, I have no idea. Get Vine Whipped, I guess? Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. I knew that. I knew that. Okay, this seems like a bad idea. Pause Flash? I don't think so. This is a mistake anyways. Through a map by bouncing into stuff? Nah, we're just gonna go. Uh-huh. Walked too far today looking for Pokemon. My feet hurt and I'm sleepy. For a wild Pokemon, I'd be easy to catch. Ugh. How you got to red back in the day without ruining your team with Flash? Oh. Fruit-bearing tree. Hey, it's Bitterberry. What's one of those do? I actually don't know. Self-cure for confusion. Oh, okay. Good to know. Oh yeah, I guess we should give Totodile another berry, maybe, just so he has that on him. Give. When I had to add a special mode where chat voted on if they wanted to vote for the next move because Rocket Hideout was just too complicated to navigate the direction tiles. Oh, yeah, that would be like impossible, yeah. Therefore, they posted lore and gave them proper names and pictures. Yeah, I see. But I do want to use this Bellsprout a little bit. But probably not with the amount of health that it has, but we'll figure something out, maybe. You're a trainer, I bet. Yup. I'm impressed about Pokemon being played say fish plays Pokemon is better. I want to say I heard about that. Isn't it like a fish in a fishbowl? Like, moved on to cause the directions on screen or something like that? That sounds hilarious. Picking the real winners here. In a tank, yeah. Fish plays Elden Ring? Oh my god. We're gonna get there. It's gonna take a minute. But that is okay. Probably got past phase 1 of that one hard boss. I've seen nothing of Elden Ring, so I don't know. we should switch. We don't do a lot of damage, huh? We could maybe beat this one. I'm gonna run out of Vine Whips. There you go. Probably a level up, I would hope. Maybe, possibly. Yeah. That's about learn growth. What does that do? I don't remember. Okay. Weedle. We could switch. We'll just change. Growth good? Okay. I don't remember what it does, but I guess we can find out at some point. Stop lowering my speed. The fish use an unconventional strategy of fully evolving starter before the first gym. That sounds great. It's really interesting, that kind of stuff. Got him. Oh, hello. Hi, Joey. Yo, Saywood, how's it going? This is Joey. Got a minute? Let's get together in battle. Promise things will be different. Route 30's where I'll be. Give me a shout when you come. Alright, later. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, that was fast, wasn't it? I mean, should we go back? I didn't want to heal first, to be honest. That's free XP? Yeah, I mean, we can. Does it just kind of sit around waiting, or does it go away eventually, or...? I assume that, like, gives us attack boost or something. I would like to heal before we get too ahead of ourselves here. Found a good Pokemon in Dark Cave. I'm gonna raise it to take on Falker. He's the leader of Violet City's gym. Ah, oh, is he it's the bird, the flying gym, isn't it? I think? Maybe? Should talk to people. Hi, did you visit Sprout Tower? No. I came too far out, better phone home. It is? I somehow remembered that. Also, how are you, Ilya? I didn't say hello earlier. Thank you for waiting. Oh, thank you for healing my dudes. Vibing with Bee and Luna? Nice. Sounds good to me. Ghosts are rumored to appear in Sprout Tower. They said normal type Pokemon moves had no effect on ghosts. Ah. That's why we have a grass Pokemon now, I guess. Alright, well why don't we go... fight Joey for no reason. I just kind of want to see what happens. So far, the music is hitting me like in some like locked away corner of my brain. It's like, oh, this song. Like, it's been so long since I've seen anything on this game. It's another Bellsprout. I don't want to fight the same thing. Don't know how well that would go. No idea how much this music is pulling all your strings? I can believe that. I'm waiting, let's battle now. Might as well. I want to see what it does. Like, is it just another fight? Are his Pokemon stronger? Does he just have a Rattata? Yes? Is it stronger? I don't think so. I just want to see what growth does. Sprout's special attack went up. Okay. Trying to scale up based on your progress. Oh. For rematches, I was gonna say. Okay, interesting. So what you're saying is he could have like a level 50 Rattata at some point. Ooh, that was good XP though. Ah, I lost again, doggone it. I'll ring you whenever I get the Ocean. So he just kind of does that. Okay. That's interesting. All grass-type moves are special attacks in this gen. Really? Are they? Okay. Did not realize that. That's good to know. Unfortunately, we have a bunch of bugs here, which doesn't really work out for us. But let's try a Growth and Vine Whip to see what it does here. All poison moves are physical attacks. Weird, okay. Is there somewhere that tells you that, or do we just kind of have to know? Because I gotta be real, that's one of the things I don't like with the earlier gens. They just kind of don't tell you what move is what type. At least I know they didn't in Gen 1. You just kind of had to figure it out. Well, they didn't really have a split like that, did they? Yeah. Until Gen 4, you just gotta figure it out? That's so weird, okay. Part of the learning process, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm used to more modern games where they give you all the info you need to make decisions. You know, I don't know. These changes separate special attack, special defense. Yes, that's a good change. Well, it didn't really make sense with Ghost being physical. Was it? Weird. It just mirrors the encounter rate like way lower in this one. Huh. Let's heal again and then let's explore Violet City here. What do you folks have to talk about? It's around 3 years ago. Team Rocket was up to no good with Pokemon, but justice prevailed. A young kid broke him up. Oh, I wonder who that was. Pokemon are smart. They won't obey a trainer they don't respect. Without the right gym badges, they'll just do as they please. Even trainer rematches are a thing. It probably felt like high encounter rates were needed to help grinding. Right, that makes sense. So is that to say that this takes place 3 years after Gen 1? That's kind of cool. I never really realized that. Ghosts are rumored to appear in Sprout Tower. Yeah, we talked to you. Okay. Sprout Tower, is that around here? I don't remember. 2 years, okay. Now, I like the design around here. Pokemon you get in a trade grows quickly, but if you don't have the right gym badge, they may disobey you. Ah, that was when that was a thing. Yeah, send help. How's it going, chat? Something about struggle, can't remember. Okay. I collect Pokemon. Do you have Bellsprout? Actually, I do. Want to trade it for your Onix? No. I like my Bellsprout, but Onix is interesting. That's like an early Onix, I feel. Huh. Interesting. We'll think about that. Earl's Pokemon Academy. Traded my best Pokemon to the guy beside me. Well, Pokemon Mascot's holding something. Oh yeah, you can trade things and get held items that way. Pokemon holding a berry will heal itself in battle. Many other items can be held by Pokemon. Sure is tough taking notes. I'm taking notes of the teacher's lecture. I better copy this stuff on the blackboard too. The teacher's just like not here. Couldn't hit ghost types in Gen 1, so they fixed it. Oh, that would be a bad situation. This kid's notebook. Catch Pokemon using Pokeballs. Up to 6 can be in your party. Keep reading? Sure. While throwing a Pokeball, weaken the target first. Poisoned or burned Pokemon is easy to catch. And paralyzed as well? No? No? Some moves may cause confusion. Confusion may make a Pokemon attack itself. Leaving battle clears up any confusion. People who catch and use Pokemon in battle are Pokemon trainers. They are expected to visit Pokemon gyms and defeat other trainers. Next page is blank. I haven't written anymore. Some NPC who offers to trade a Mon that would evolve during trade. That's how you get Everstone and Held item. Oh, interesting. Blackboard describes Pokemon status changes. I think I kind of know most of these. I'm curious to see what it says about paralysis though. Use speed may prevent movement. Remains off the battle, so use paralyze heal. Okay. And then freeze is just straight up, you can't move. Yeah. Pulled out with an ice heal. Cool, just checking. Wasn't that in Gen 4? I sure don't remember. No City Girl gives you a Haunter. I don't remember that offhand. Oh yeah, the gym's just kind of here. Boulder from the Violet Gym is a fine trainer. He inherited his father's gym and has done a great job with it. The Elite Master of Flying. So he's flying type. Now, grass is weak to flying, is it not? I'm pretty sure it is. So Bellsprout's probably not a great choice for that. Hello, you are trainer? Battle gym leader. When you did? No. That's so. Then study shall you. Follow me. Okay. Oh, I like this guy. Look at him spin. Yeah, teacher I am. Good it is you study here. I did already. I was just here. Oh, now he's in here. Oh, I am. Wonderful Pokemon, yes. Teach you I will be to better my train. Glad. I don't know. Want to be a winner as you? Sure. Good, teach you I will. Battle Pokemon jump on this, jump out first. Change order in this, make battle easy, maybe. More from me you want to hear? None good. Oh, smart student you are. Nothing more do I teach. Good to Pokemon you must be. Guy's kind of talking like Hogdoor or something. Hey, you're a Pokemon trainer? Beat the gym leader here, you'll be ready for prime time. Spinning Yoda, yeah, there you go. Now here's Sprout Tower. Experience the wave Pokemon. Should we go here first? Like, I'm wondering if we can just, like, do the gym. Totodile's out, that's fine. Let's also save, because it's been a minute. If we can, I don't know if we want to do the gym just yet. I don't know if we're strong enough to. Maybe we can go in. Access to other routes too. Okay, so we can kind of do this at some point. Hey, I'm no trainer, but I can give you some advice. Believe me, if you believe a championship gym can come true, if you believe, then listen. Grass type is weak against the flying type. Keep this in mind. That is true. Okay, so that is an option. I kind of want to see what Sprout Tower is, because I don't remember. Oh, it's got this thing in the middle, right. See the pillar shaking? People are training upstairs. Bellsprout over 100 feet tall. People say that it became the center pillar here. Sprout Tower was built long ago as a place for Pokemon training. Only if you reach the top will you obtain an HM. Ooh, okay, I see. Oh, is this just where like all the trainers have Bellsprouts? That'll be kind of funny. Guess we'll see. Which is gonna be bad for my Totodile, actually. I guess we'll see. In Sprout Tower? Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? That's kind of a problem, a little bit. It is level 3, though. Well, let's see what happens. Almost one-shot it, it's fine. But still, this might hurt a little bit. Oh, not too bad. Well, maybe this is our Bellsprout's time to shine. Yeah, I do have a Bellsprout, so I'm kind of okay with it. It's gonna be a mirror match, here we go. Let's use a growth first. How much damage are we gonna do? Probably not much, right? So we should maybe do this a couple times. Especially since it only does 1 damage to us. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How many times can we do it? I think there was 3 so far. A lot, apparently. Up to 6 plus. Really? What the hell? That's crazy. That is 6 times. That's insane. Okay. That's a lot. Now, are we gonna want... Imagine if we did all that and it's gonna do, like, no damage. It still only did half its health. Any stat change can have 6 stages, either plus or minus. Oh, okay. Is that how it's always worked? It was like 3 in Gen 1, wasn't it? Or something? I don't remember now. Sometimes like agility, amnesia, or swords dance do +2. Okay. And do stat changes still go away if you swap Pokemon? I assume so. Later introduced that some moves do 3+, okay. Or greatly fall like Screech, yeah, okay. If you swap, yes, gotcha. Well, that worked pretty well, I would say. I kind of want to head back and heal, mainly just to get PP back, but because we don't have that many Vine Whips, but we'll figure it out for now. What do you actually say? Flexible pillar protects the tower, even from earthquakes. Okay, I found Paralyze Heal. Cool. We'll take that. Hello, sir. We stand guard in this tower. Here we express our gratitude to honor all Pokemon, but mostly Bellsprouts. Well, might as well do it again, right? It's gonna be probably the quickest way. Lost if you swap the Pokemon stays. If the Pokemon stays in, the stat changes from me. Yeah. That's what I thought it was. I wasn't counting. Is that 3? Some moves that clean up all stat change. Yeah, like, is it Haze that does that? Is there even a move called Haze? Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh, does it copy the opponent's changes? Ah, okay. Okay, that's probably 6. I wasn't counting, but we're gonna pretend. Oh, wow. Badge boost glitch still exists in Gen 2? That's a good question. They fixed it. That's probably an important one to have fixed, yeah. Give Totodile a go. He can do it. We'll have him kill the other 2. Oh, I didn't. I guess you can use that. Fine. I guess Rage is kind of okay. Badges don't boost stats, they boost move types instead. Oh, okay. All living beings coexist through cooperation. We must always be thankful for this. It's deep, man. 12.5%. Okay, that seems pretty significant then. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. Oh, hello? I'm probably not going to use that. Oh, hi. Oh, I genuinely don't remember what HM you get here. Like, cut would make sense, I guess. But I guess we'll see. So Rage would keep stacking, wouldn't it? So, like, we should just use that. Especially since we're actually taking a little bit of damage here. Clearly Surf. Yeah, imagine Surf as the first HM. It's the best HM? Oh, it's gonna be Flash, isn't it? Yeah, we're just raging, it's fine. Team Rocket stole the HM? They might be, I don't remember. Yeah, one-shots him now. Seems to be working. I tried to copy Bellsprout's gentle movements for battle, but I didn't train well enough. Okay, I see. Potion. I might need that. Oh, I really can't walk past this? That doesn't make sense. Alright, whatever. Should maybe heal a little bit. There you go, buddy. What do you want? Oh, really? Is it now? You're gonna become a great trainer? That's awesome. Hey, I took down a Caterpie in the wild the other day. It was a cakewalk. Well, I guess it can't be helped, us being so tough. Alright, great. Thanks, Joey. Patiently waiting for him to say the thing? I wonder what that is. Hey, you're level 6. You might be a little bit more scary. It's fine. We have Rage. Anyone here believe anything Joey says? Yeah, that's doing some good damage. Oh, it was a crit as well, but still, it was good damage. My training is incomplete. You like shorts? They're comfy and easy to wear? Isn't that from, Gen 1? Pretty sure there's a trainer in Gen 1 who says that. But I mean, that's the most true statement that's ever been said, though. Shorts are pretty comfy and easy to wear. Gotta be said. Chast, the ROM hack gives him a shiny Rattata with max IVs and very high level. That sounds hilarious. Oh no, I don't like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought it was. This might be bad. Yeah. The third one? I'm not sure if I should be giving all the XP to Totodile here. The thing is, I don't know if we're gonna properly use Bellsprout, you know? But also, this isn't the best place for Bellsprout. But it's also not the best place for Totodile, so I don't know. Tell you what, we'll give you a berry as well. Well, we'll use a potion to heal it up. That's fine. Believe in the heart of the cards, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! There's nothing like Yu-Gi-Oh! There's no cards involved. Level 7? Aren't I levels? I'm level 9, Oh, I'm still gonna give this a try. Need that potion for the final fight against Red. Oh my gosh. Ah, I see you, similarly minded individual there. Aha, I see. It's a growth battle. I think one more? I think that's all of them. Easy to lose count. Did not do as much damage as would have liked. Also, we're really running out of Vine Whips. That's a good point, yeah. Ooh, that was a lot. Hoot Hoot, that's not a bell. Oh, it's a flying type. We'll see what happens. This is a dumb decision, but we do have a bunch of growth, so I kind of want to try it. One Vine Whip. Did good damage. Foresight. I don't know what that does. Now, can I choose not to? I can't do that. Okay. Well, I don't think there's any reason to stick around then. Who's really feeling it? Yeah. It's very Shulk-esque. Yay. Yes, your trust is real. It is not too far to the Elder. It's a 9th level spell, right? It is, that's true. Must be really powerful. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's you! You're indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here is your HM. But let me say this. You should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. Huh. He claims to be the Elder, but he's weak. Stands to reason. I'd never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about our strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Dingus used an escape rope. See you later, loser. You gonna fight this guy as well? Maybe, possibly. Does the rival in this one have a canon name, actually? I'm curious. So good of you to come here. Brat Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between your Pokemon and you. Oh, is it actually just Silver? That's the rival teaching you about escape ropes. I mean, yeah, good on him. Okay. Interesting. Might be a problem. We'll see. Canon name for the boy is Gold. Okay, makes sense, I guess. Obviously. That's more than I'd like. Get raged on. Yeah. Hey, now we're talking. Although not in this situation we're not, but we're still talking. That's really good. So this should still do higher damage because we've been hit, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, you made a mistake there, Bellsprout. Canon name for girl is Crystal? That would actually make sense, though. It's not just a color, you know? Hello, Hoot Hoot. You are level 10, but I have a rage just for you. I don't know what that does. Does it dodge an attack or something? Take less damage? I don't know what that does. Huh. Nice. Ah, excellent. You know Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. Oh, it actually was Flash. Okay. Yeah, put HM05. Great. Flash illuminates even the darkest of all places. But to use it out of battle, you need the badge from Violet's gym. You weren't lying. Yeah. Hope you learn to grow from your journey. I see, they're giving us this to get us out of here. I guess we could do. Cool. First games are red and green. That is actually true, yeah. So out of curiosity, can anything learn that Flash? Not that I really want to give it to either of these fellas, but, you know, just out of curiosity. Bellsprout can. Well, we could catch another Bellsprout and teach it Flash, I guess. But we also have to beat the gym first. Well, let's see what else is around. Is there a wiggly tree up ahead? If you touch it, it squirms and dances. Cool. Does it now? She uses the names of her favorite things to eat. Or the nicknames she gives to her Pokemon, I mean. I call my Pidgey Strawberry. Oh. I see. Most depictions of blue have him with green pants. Interesting. Did the tree consent? That's a good question. That's honestly an important question. Route 36. Odd tree is blocking the way to Goldenrod City, preventing me from shopping. Nothing should be done about it. An odd tree, you say? Well, hey. I was going to snap that tree with my straight arm punch, but I couldn't. I'm a failure. That is a wiggly tree. Yep, can't argue with that. You see that strange tree in the road? That may explain why fewer people are visiting the ruins of Alf. Did you wonder who'd make something like this, and why? Ah. I don't remember what goes on in this place. Mystery Stone Panel Chamber. Welcome to this chamber. There are sliding panels that depict a Pokemon drawn by the ancients. Slide the panels around to form the picture. The right is a description of the Pokemon. Scientists in the back are examining some newly found patterns. Pokemon that hid on the seafloor. Eyes on its back scan the area. So this is where we're doing things, I assume. Well, this looks like a corner. This looks like a corner. It's all good. I've played Professor Layton. I know how this works. Yeah, I'm not sure where some of these line up. There's one that kind of looks like an edge or something. Oh, that looks right. There must be another one with a sort of thin line on the top. Yeah. Oh, is this a Kabuto perhaps, or something like that? Okay, now I see what we're doing. That doesn't look right. Put it back. Where's the bottom part? Must be here. Other way around, maybe? I'm not sure. Who's that Pokemon? Ain't that the question? This looks wrong, I think. Yes? Maybe? Possibly? No? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's backwards in some ways, isn't it? Oh yeah, look at that. So... what have we got wrong? And it looks close. Are these? Ah. Is that not right? Is the wrong way around? There we go. Kinda hard to tell. But we got there. Whoa. Oh! Oh, that seems bad. Oh. There's a strange presence here. The replica of an ancient Pokemon. Ah! Oh, it's unknown. I mean, I guess we can catch one. It's an app. I prefer to not kill it. Oh, I have hidden power. Isn't that like a random type or something? I can't remember. Well, there's one where it's like its type is based on where you're fighting or something like that. Isn't unknown like kind of terrible, but like we'll catch it just to have it. Unknown's data was added to Pokedex. Because different types of unknown exist, it is said that they must have a variety of abilities. Okay, we have you now. They all say this? Well, we'll find out when we can walk around. And that's, what is that what letter is that supposed to be? An F? I guess I can kind of see it. That's what a gun does. Pay respects, yeah. Oh, see you later. Okay. Don't blame me, really. I just kind of ran in and spat some water at you. If you're gonna use an unknown, that's the one to use. Now we got A. We're fine. Assert dominance. That would be funny, though. What's that supposed to be? A D? F or T? Give them the D. Oh my gosh. E. I assume. Kinda hard to tell. While exploring the ruins, we suddenly noticed an odd presence. We all got scared and ran away. You should be careful too. The ruins hide a huge secret, I think. It stands to reason, really. What else is around then? So that just gets you in there. What was the whole point of the puzzle and the falling in then? Ruins of Alph Research Center. The authority on the ruins of Alph. Pokemon appeared in the ruins? That's incredible news. I'm going to investigate this. For completionist is a dex just for unknown, so catching one of each would be for that? Ew. That doesn't sound super fun. Ruins of Alph. Exploration. Year 10. Strange Pokemon you saw in the ruins? They appear to be very much like the drawings on the walls there. That must mean there are many kinds of them. Yes, I believe so. It's better in Gen 4 when they added exclamation mark and question mark unknowns. Oh. So we can fall down there. What's this one? That tremor was pretty scary, but I'm more concerned about this wall here. Recently, strange cryptic patterns have appeared. It's odd, they weren't here a little while ago. You should take a look at the walls. Patterns appeared on the walls. Escape. Oh! Do we use an escape rope in this room? Or... ooh, I wonder. He's been studying this place for 10 years. A child summoned and solved a child's puzzle that caused big discovery. Yup. Exclamation mark unknown is like a tired eye. Like, seriously? Is it? I'm trying to try moving them. Wonder what they are. Ruins of Elf. Touch tourist site. Try the sliding stone panels. So we don't have an escape rope on us, do we? We can go buy one. That seems like... The question is, I'm not sure where we use it. In that room or in the room down below? Let's see. Where are we? Have we been here? I don't think we've been here. Let's go back. Is there a quick way back? Oh, here's a part of Violet City. I'll take that. Right in front of the sign? Oh, I didn't even realize this went down here. Okay. Now, presumably, we can buy some. Yes. Give me 2. Flower mail. Okay. This is the scientist equivalent of a museum having to dig for fossil sandbox that has some fossils. Definitely discovered 100 times by 100 other kids already. Yeah. Seriously. I have no idea what this is gonna do. I'm just gonna use it in front of the thing. Wait. Yeah, it says escape. No, not so much. I mean, oh. Never mind. Oh. Ah, here's another huge hole. Big enough to go through. Hello. The legendary hidden berries. Okay. And another hole. Energy powder? What's that do? And heal powder. Okay. What are these? I wish to know. Restores HP by 50 bitter. Ah, okay. That makes your Pokemon like you less, I think, if memory serves. Same thing. Okay, so this is gonna go somewhere else? Our words shall remain here for the ages. Uh-huh. Yup. Anything else in here? Seems like a no. Kinda spooky, though. Okay. And then we're just back down here, huh? This puzzle was a lot harder in original Japanese? I could actually see that, yeah. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything else down here. This is just where the unknown live. I guess I didn't check the lower section. Can we get to the lower section? Harder than the Gen 3 puzzles for the Reggies? I don't know what those are. Is that a B? Looks like an 8 to me. Oh yeah, that's right, the Braille puzzles. That was a thing in Fire Red as well, I think. Pretty sure you just had to use cut on a wall or something from what I remember. I have no idea what that one's meant to be. Anything hiding in here? Seems like a no. The game really wants to give us the D. Where's Braille catch 2 very specific Pokemon and do very specific things? Okay. Quite the mystery adventure. I see. let's go chat about our discovery, I guess. Does anybody have anything to say about this? Is there a point to this? Strange Pokemon you saw in the ruins. They painted very much like the drawings on the walls. Yep. Must be something that does. Honestly, don't know if there is. It's just kind of there to be spooky. I guess it's just there to be spooky. Alright, fair enough. Oh, there's some other exit there, though. Maybe that's something for later? It seems like there would be an exit, like, down there somewhere. I don't know. Okay. Those are for later? Okay. Gotcha. Run away. Like, way later? You probably surf down here or something. Okay. Where to, then? Because it looks like we can head down this way if we want. Or we could go do the gym now. Let's look at our unknown friend, actually. I don't think he's all that good, and I'm probably not going to actually use him. He's a psychic type, which is cool. Hidden power. I don't think he's going to be all that strong. Like 5 streams later? Okay, fair. Let's go heal. Oh wait, we need to go fight Joey. Joey wanted to go fight us. So clearly we need to fight him, it's important. It's very important. The wrong way, probably. Hey dude, I'm back. Okay, so it does go away. Alright, fair enough. Wait, no, maybe he didn't say he wanted to battle. It's whatever. Okay, we'll go. As I remember the way to do so. Pidgey. Run away from the Pidgey. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. I guess let's see how we go with the gym, then. Actually, you know what? I want to know, just out of curiosity. Can we teach Flash to Unknown? Because I would so do that if we can. Aw, lame. That's not the way to go. Think Unknown can learn anything? I mean, I don't know. Why would I not think that? That's all Unknown can learn? Really? Wow. Magikarp is more useful. Okay, good to know. Why does it exist then? Just to be weird? I don't know. Well, I guess it's gonna be a Totodile sweep here, because we kinda can't do a lot else. See if you're good enough to face Faulkner. Was that about dollars? Look at the floor. Oh. See what water gun does. Someone somewhere bought the entire plushy unknown alphabet. Oh my gosh. Pokemon gender tend to match the trainer. Oh, that's kind of cool. Honestly, I think Scratch did more damage. It's pathetic losing to some rookie trainer. Oh yeah, it totally is a dollar sign. That's funny. Got those are training night and day to become bird Pokemon Master. Come on. Shiny version. There's a couple trainers in Gen 3 that use a Cloyster and an Onix. Why? That's pretty good damage. Oh. I understand. Okay. But is it a male Onix and a female Cloyster? Because if so, that's just doubling down on the joke, right? Okay, let's go here. Trainer sprites are all hugging and kissing already? Oh. Alright, here goes something. Save, of course. Always a good idea. I'm Falkner, the Violet Pokemon Gym Leader. People say you can clip flying-type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. This is dramatic. Oh, now that you've said that, Mondu, I see where this is going. Very nice. Rage it to death, maybe that'll get it started. Johto, okay. Not so bad. Wailord and Skitty are in the same egg group. Oh. I see. And an early Pokemon Yellow Forest, yeah, seriously. Well, that went well. Hey, he just gusted me a few times, it was fine. Darn, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon. Alright, take this. It's the official Pokemon League Zephyr badge. How in the world do you pronounce that? That's what we're gonna go with anyways. Raises the attack power Pokemon. Also enables Pokemon to use Flash if they have at any time. Here, take this too. I just pronounced it? Okay. Using TM, Pokemon will instantly learn a new move. And before you act, TM can be used only once. The thin one contains Mud Slap, which you didn't use. It uses the enemy's accuracy while it causes damage. In other words, it's both defensive and offensive. Hey, that's not bad. I don't know if it's an endgame move, but that's not bad. Oh, hello. Hello, Saywood. We discovered something about the egg. My assistant's at the Pokemon Center in Violet City. Could you talk to him? Yeah, I suppose. Almost like they wanted you to be ready to counter a certain rolling cow. Hey, with long time no see. Professor Elm asked me to find you. He has another favor to ask. Would you take the Pokemon egg? Nah. But Professor Elm asked for you. Oh, okay. We discovered that a Pokemon will not hatch until it grows in the egg. It also has to be with other active Pokemon to hatch. Saywood, you're the only person we can rely on out of everyone in the whole world. Please call Professor Elm when that egg hatches. I'll think about it. We now have egg. And we will wander around until egg hatches. So where do we want to go next? I guess let's head down. We can go south here. Seems to be stuff around. There's also Dark Cave, which we could do. I'd be tempted to just catch another Bellsprout to do that. I bet you're new. In this playthrough, I'll get my first shiny. That would be kind of cool. You have some good Pokemon there. It must be from the training you gave them around Violet City. The training at the gym must have been especially helpful. A souvenir of Violet City, take this. Increases the power of Grass-type moves. I like that. It's the Miracle Seed in the item pocket. I see. I like that a lot. There you go. I would assume probably not. That doesn't sound like a very early gen Pokemon thing to do. It's a snake! It's picking the worst things on it. Not rap! No! 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 Stop it with the rapping! Oh. Hello. Haven't seen you around before, so you think you're pretty tough? I don't know, do I? Not really, to be honest. I have no idea what I'm doing. Youngster Albert. Yeah, this is a Mud Slap, Dig, and Rock and Ground types. That sounds about right, Clara, yeah. Zubat, that might be a little more of a concern. I think Zubat's head got a bit bigger compared to Yellow. I like the big head. Well, that's annoying. Oh. Come on, Totodile. Dude! Thank you. You can dig, you can break a combo if you pick up a Ghastly, it's immune. Play at night. I'm gonna try to be the best with my favorite. I'm not using the same tough Pokemon as everyone else. Where is this? That's an item, I want it. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Mondu. Get out of here, rat. Hey, what type is Rollout? Is it rock or something? I honestly don't know. Low defense Pokemon against a rock type move. So what do we think about the whole catch another Bellsprout to use Flash idea? I actually don't mind that idea. Yeah, I mean, if it works. No, I don't want to nickname it. No, get me out of here. Yeah. They kind of changed it in the later ones, haven't they? There's a level 7 Bellsprout. There you go. Because I imagine we probably only need it in a couple places. Oh, it does tell you them. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that option. Okay, so it does tell you what they do. That's good to know. Oh, yeah, and you know, pardon battle, I'm on the phone. Oh, alright, make it fast. Oh, that's funny. I like how you have to specifically talk to this one as well. Nidoran. Oh. How dare you growl at me? There we go. Having a nice chat too. Oh, you're on a big journey to see the sights? Neat. Let's be friends. Can I have your phone number? I want to hear about everything you've seen. Yeah, why not? Telephone if you hear anything interesting. Cool, thanks. Oh yeah? Guess we've done a little loop here. Is there anything else around? Path that way. That's probably a trainer. Just layer of dust off. Yeah, I know, right? Problem is, I kind of want to head back now just to get Bellsprout. Here's the thing, like, am I gonna use Bellsprout as a member of the team? I don't know. I have no idea, but it's working for now. Maybe we'll head back. Maybe we should head to, like, the Dark Cave now, since we can do that. There's more around here, but I just want to get some stuff back. Do 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 do. Open it and it has red and blue in the back of the champion theme going. Yeah, nice. Battery's at 75%. Makes sense. Haven't touched it since last year, at least. So, what do we think? Dark Cave or this way? I don't know, we kind of already started going this way. Well, let's go this way. See what else is around. Let's look at the map. Where is this actually heading? Union Cave, which goes over to Azalea Town. Okay. Or... Dark Cave was where? There, which maybe goes... So maybe we'll do Dark Cave then. Seems like it might just be like a dead end, I don't know. I do not know. Magneton, Heracross, Quilava, Skarmory, Tentacool, and Executor. I recognize some of those names. I remember hearing Heracross is pretty good. Isn't it like bug fighting or something? And Skarmory's the steel bird, I think? Maybe? Possibly? Pretty good as an understatement? That's good to know. Blinding flash lights the area. Ah. I like this cave music. Don't remember this one. Right? Oh, is that all I can do? Oh, is Rock Smash a thing in this? Okay. And then there's water, so that's our Dark Cave journey. Alright, never mind. Oh, I have bad news for you, Geodude. Dude, a Geo! So that seems to be everything we can do there. Never mind. Guess we'll keep heading south then. Seems to be all we can do. We'll need Flash for another 30 hours? Really? Is that actually true? That's hilarious if so. It made it seem like Dark Cave was gonna have, you know, more than one item in it right now. Alright, let's be on our way then. Hello. At a glance, it's intriguing. Is it now? It's another Nidoran. Give it a water gun, why not? Might have a poison move, which would be annoying. Nice. Never mind. Oh, so close. You don't want to battle, just avoid eye contact. No, I absolutely want to battle. Where all the XP is, buddy. Oh, what's this little guy? Hoppip, aw. He looks cute. Do I want to catch him? I don't know. He's a grass type, I think, looking at that. Oh, he heals! That's kind of cool. Could be interesting. Uses synthesis and splash? Really? Is that... and tail whip, apparently. I mean, I kind of want to catch it just to see what it is. If nothing else. You're catching things for science. Can be carried away on even the gentlest breeze. Oh, it's so little. They even float all the way to the next town. You do gotta catch them all, that is what the game says. What do you have? Grass flying, okay. Splash, synthesis, wait, so it can't even do damage! What the hell, okay. That's funny, wow. Synthesis seems like an interesting move, though. Well, hey, now we know, I guess. Time for bait and switch training. I don't know if I'm actually gonna use it. Magic up the heels, also 4 times weak to ice. Oh yeah, good point. That would be kind of bad. It is cute, I can't dispute that. Also, I think my chat box just stopped working on my... There we go. It caught up. I do like Wooper. Yeah, Wooper's pretty cute. What does it evolve into? Is it... Wobbuffet? I think? Quagsire. Okay. Hello, sir. Let's fight. There's a Wooper. Look at him. Oh. No, I don't actually recall what type Wooper is. Wooper water type? Not sure. I'm gonna scratch it either way. It's the face of murder. Are you sure about that? I mean, it was never gonna be a catch-em-all run. It's blue, it must be a water type? I don't know, that's just kind of why I thought that, I guess, admittedly. Darn, thought I could win. Grass is full of thingy things. Give Bellsprout some XP if we can, I guess. The good Bellsprout, not the crappy one with Flash. I'm really good at both fishing and Pokemon. I'm not about to lose to any kid. Back then, most Pokemon were color-coded. I mean, you're not wrong. All the fire types are red, all the grass types are green. The evolved form is water ground? Okay. I have bad news for you, Goldeen. You have bad news for me too, though. That's bad. Oh, really? Why? Okay. No, no. Oh, now you use something else. Well, that's just annoying. Are you gonna annoy me to death? I think you actually are. Come on, Totodile. Dang it! Just hit it. Thank you. Fishing is a lifelong passion. Pokemon are lifelong friends. Don't young people fish anymore? I've seen rare Pokemon while I've been fishing. You young people like that, right? Wanna trade phone numbers? I'll let you know if I see anything. Yeah, sure, whatever. I got Zubated? Yeah, I suppose I did. Nope, don't ever see any rare Pokemon. Don't worry, I won't forget. They might be trainers as well. This is only one way to find out. A Pokemon freshly caught. Yeah, why not? We can get random annoying calls from people. It'll be great. It's a part of the experience, you know? Sith Lord .gif, yes. Oh no, a bubble. It does kind of look like that, doesn't it? Another Poliwag. He's looking at a big lollipop? Yeah. I'm so glad that missed. I worry this is gonna get to the point where Totodile's like way ahead of everything else. Splash? Yeah, Splash. Not a very good move. Freshly caught Pokemon are no match for properly raised ones. Whoa, you made me lose that fish. I'm sorry, I just wanted to say hi. Tired of being far ahead in the party and levels? Yeah. Oh no, it is a Magikarp. I mean, it didn't really happen last time, in yellow, but also Pikachu kind of sucks, so I guess it's not too surprising. Is this last one gonna be a Gyarados? Because that would be hilarious. Oh, it has tackle. Look out. It's actually faster than me, which is hilarious. Okay, no, never mind. It's just another one. Great trainer. Glad it exists. Wait, his third one's level 15 and then this one's level 5 again. Okay. Sure, why not? Great. Let's move on. No idea where we're going here. So let's do it. How would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke tail? For you right now, just $1 million. You'll want this, yes. Well, kids these days will load it. What if I say no? Okay, that's interesting. I appreciate the fact that there is a Pokemon Center out here. It's a great fishing spot. You saw people fishing? How about you? Would you like one of my rods? Don't like the way you said that, but yeah, alright. Yeah, you're an angler too. Basically offering us Poke drugs? Fishing is great. If there's water, be it a sea or a stream, try out your rod. What should I have a Pokemon hold? Maybe an item that increases attack power. I mean, we could take another Magikarp and then get another Gyarados going. That worked out well for us in yellow, but I kind of want to try some new stuff this time. Alright, Hoppip, you get in the PC, we're not using you. And apparently we're not using Flash anytime soon either. Maybe we'll store that Bellsprout as well. Hello. That badge is from Violet City. You beat Faulkner? Keeping at? Oh yeah, I guess we don't need at either. That's a good point. You can probably store at. I don't know, maybe I just want to use unknown, you know, it'd be a great unknown run. Surely it's been done, right? This is a bad, but also doesn't need some XP. I mean, if it's gonna use tackle. Kind of forgot about at. Whoa. That could be good. Okay, we changed. Don't know what they did to rap. It was used on us earlier. It seems different. How low the king has fallen. I take it it's kind of not great now. I'm going to determine by what letter they are because of their IVs? That'd be kind of interesting. I don't really know what IVs are even about still. Training at the gym in Violet City. Alright, we're gonna go store at. We're not gonna use at. But at least we have at. See you later, at. And sure, we'll recover the tiny bit that we lost. Might as well while we're here. Is it worth fishing for something, I wonder? Well, we don't really need a water type. We have Totodile, so like, probably Totodile will be our water user. Union Cave. Ah. And there are DVs, which work slightly differently and go up to 15, based on bites within its genetics. How interesting. I'm not smart enough for this stuff. I just get the attacks that do the good, which doesn't work out too well sometimes. Only specific unknown will ever be shiny? That would be kind of... Imagine you got a shiny Pokemon who was an unknown. It's like, really? Well, what a surprise. Didn't expect to see anyone here. Ah, I see. Big Snack. That seems bad. Or we can just one-shot it. Cool. Darn right, that was a level up. Only I or V unknown can be shiny. Really? That's so interesting. I was conned into buying a Slowpoke tail. I feel sorry for the poor Pokemon. Isn't this like something to do with Team Rocket? You headed to Azalea, are you? Let me see if my Pokemon are any good. Or whatever. Words are hard. Good enough to battle was in there somewhere. I don't know. Well, maybe we can level up either Bellsprout or, Totodile here. Yeah, same, Clara. Like I said, I'm not smart enough for this. All the Geodudes. Oh. Got him. Alright then, I've decided. I'm not leaving until my Pokemon get tougher. Not to sound smart, but don't know enough to care. Honestly, I feel that. I mean, honestly, Totodile's strong enough already, but like... Gen 2 shiny status is determined by genetics, which is... Even if there's not good genetics, being shiny just means you're an average middle-of-the-road Pokemon. Weird. But it's shiny, though, and that's pretty cool. Any hidden items about? Are hidden items a thing in this game, by the way? I assume so. Oh, it's a Sandshrew! I mean, doesn't Sandslash actually get pretty good? Probably don't need it, though. Sandshrew cute. It's true. It's dead now, but it's cute. Well, that one coming. Too bad Supersonic keeps confusing my Pokemon. I'm seriously upset about that. Sandslash gets great in Gen 6 when they finally let him learn Earthquake by level up. Oh, really? Mr. Fire Breather over here with a coughing. The levels... What is with the levels, by the way? Like, I guess I'm only using 2 Pokemon, but still, like, they seem very low. Coughings, huh? Raising the level 50 or 100 exactly that. Put him in battle to no deep. Yeah, I have no idea. Too much for my tiny brain. Level 18. Oh! Oh, that was sooner than I was expecting. Okay. I feel like I've barely done anything. Cool. A Totodile evolved into a Croconaw. On weekends, you can hear strange roars from deep in the cave. Specifically on weekends. Well, it's a good thing I'm playing this on the weekends, isn't it? We'll take a Great Ball. Not everyone level 18 feels like forever? I guess I'm just surprised. I've only been playing for 2 hours. I don't know. Oh, look at him. So yeah, we could probably just solo half the game with our starter at this point. I beat Gen 1 in 2 hours the other day. Well, I also had 6 times experience one day. And was using like 2 Pokemon. Didn't even need it, to be honest. Maybe not, but like, I'm bad, so, you know. Doesn't the Rhino add running shoes too? Yep, sure does. Oh, it's gonna be Team Rocket up there, I think. Oh, maybe this was a mistake. The one time I bring out Bellsprout, he sends out a Vulpix. What is this crap? Get wrapped. Okay, so Wrap's not very good. That was... Oh, it was a crit. Oh. Oh, that's like... No. Any percent glitches world record is 1 hour 44 minutes. For this game? Or for Gen 1? Gen 1, okay. Flash. My Pokemon's fire that lights up this cave. Is it now? Oh, that's the way out. I see. Give him a good whipping. Might as well. Nearly there. Awakening. Sure. Might as well. Do we leave or do we check out what's going on the other way? Now Sancho's rock ground, is it? So is this going to be effective? Yes. I knew that. I roam far and wide in search of Pokemon. Are you looking for Pokemon too? Then you're my collecting rival. Who the heck are you? Pokemaniac, I see. You have a Slowpoke. I have a very injured Bellsprout, but should do a pretty decent all the same. Yup. That was a lot. Ugh, my poor Pokemon. Every Friday you can hear Pokemon roars from deep inside the cave. I thought you said weekends! Gosh, these people are inconsistent. There be a rat. Hello, rat. Yeah, I guess. You can just run from fights at this point, I think. And we're finding stuff, eventually. There's 30 minutes, Pokemon Gold, 80% glitchless, defeat red. Okay, wow. X defend. That I'm also probably not going to use. So that looks like a surf situation there, yep. TM39. What would that be? I wish to know. This is the wrong spot. Swift, okay. Could be of interest, but I don't know. Probably not. But it is cute, and that's clearly what's important. Route 33. Finally got through that cave. It was much bigger than I'd expected. I got too tired to explore the whole thing, so I came outside. We still have plenty of energy left. Do we? Yes, actually. It's a Geodude. It's gonna be like level 2. Oh no, it's actually level 11. Okay. Good thing I have water. There you have it. Tackle at level 10, wow. Well, this might be a little more interesting. Give it a water gun, see what happens. Pretty good. Low kick. Not that much damage. Hungry Machop? What makes you say that? Oh, you got more zip than me. We hikers are our best in the mountains. By the way, I'm a hiker, so I often go to mountains and caves. I occasionally see rare Pokemon. I can call you the next time I see one. Feel like swapping phone numbers? Yeah, why not? Be patient, I'll find some rare Pokemon for you. Azalea Town, hello. Hey, Tia, how you doing? Tia's ribs, everything was lacking food? Oh. Slowpoke Well, also known as the Rainmaker Well. Locals believe that a Slowpoke's yawn summons rain. Records show that a Slowpoke's yawn ended a drought 400 years ago. And you're gonna be blocking the way, aren't you, pal? It's unsafe to go in there, so I'm standing guard. Aren't I a good Samaritan? I doubt that. Get over here real quick first. After an hour walking, I'm now dying. Oh gosh. Get yourself some rest. You know about apricorns. Crack one open, hollow it out, and fit it with a special device. Then you can catch Pokemon with it. When Pokeballs were invented, everyone used apricorns. Huh, okay. Walking does kill people according to statistics? What? According to this Pokemon event, you gotta go to that room like a half hour to find a swarm of rare mons. Oh, okay. I thought that might be how it worked. Pokemon know HM moves, those moves can be used even if your Pokemon is fainted. It is true. LSPC can start 20 Pokemon per box. Moderately out of shape on top of being arthritic in your 20s. Well, I mean, that's understandable. I'm sure you're fine. Don't worry about it. 100% of people who breathe die at some point. Sadly, that is true. Slowpoke have disappeared from town. I heard their tails are being sold somewhere. I understand. Charcoal Kiln. What is this? All the Slowpoke have disappeared from the town. The forest protector may be angry with us. Maybe a bad omen. We should stay in. Life is an STD? What? Oh, I don't like that. I love all the Slowpoke gone. Are they out playing somewhere? They've all disappeared. Did you come to get Kurt to make some balls? A lot of people just do that. You know about Slowpoke Tail? I heard it's tasty. Aren't you glad I told you that? You guys are weird. Sounds far-fetched. Ha, get it? Because we're playing Pokemon? It's a good one. Only insects animals. Oh my gosh. Go through Azalea will be in Ilex Forest. But these skinny trees make it impossible to get through. The Charcoal Man's Pokemon can cut down trees. Ah. Who are you? Say what, eh? Want me to make you some balls? Sorry, but that'll have to wait. You know the Team Rocket? Ah, don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well, cutting off Slowpoke tails for sale. I'm gonna go give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kurt is on his way. Sounds like we should help. Grandpa's gone, I'm so lonely. Aw. Yeah, don't think about it, Mondu, it's fine. Ooh, a white apricorn. So what are these about? I don't actually remember these. Yup, that's what that is. They make, so do you have a Pokemon use them and it turns into a quote-unquote Pokeball? Very faulty balls, huh, okay. Kurt makes them for you. Okay. Do we need anything? No great ball here. Pokeballs will have to do. Wish Kurt would make me some of his custom balls. It takes an actual entire 24 hours to turn everyone to Pokemon. Does he really? Okay. That's expensive. Well, that might be worth considering at some point. Huh. Super potions already? Many of the balls are programmed wrong. Oh. Sounds about right. You can get a free one? Okay. All you gotta do is stockpile apricorns and give them in batches. That makes sense. But I'm also playing this once a week, so, you know, who knows. Let's save before we endeavor on this journey. Also have Bellsprout come out. That's not what the move button does. Yes, there is egg. Hey there, Saywood. God up top took off when I shouted at him, but then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back so I can't move. Rats, if I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. I can't be helped. Saywood, show them how gutsy you are in my place. I can do that. Darn, I was standing guard up top when some old coot yelled at me. He startled me so much that I fell down here. I think I'll vent my anger by taking it out on you. Maybe Team Rocket gets their own battle theme? Okay. He did, yeah. That seems kind of bad. I'm sure he's fine, don't worry about it. It's good damage. I knew what you meant, you're all good. Oh, how original. Yeah, that. That could be useful. To get older, you make more and more mistakes like that when typing Ultra Wide. Typos happen, it's fine. I did ever notice things like Team Rocket has their own battle music. You're talking to the musician here, Clara? Just saying. Stop taking tails? Yeah, just try to defeat all of us. I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard. It's supposed to be Jessie. Just saying. Now, grass isn't gonna do too much here, so I guess we should swap. One of your favorite battle themes in all Pokemon? Seems like a good one. I wouldn't say I'm the piano man, but I do, you know, play it on occasion. Just scratch, I guess. Thrilling battle. Team Galactic was your favorite? I don't remember them. It's been so long since I played Diamond. Beckons. Cassidy with Jessie's color scheme? I'm disappointed to hear that, Clara, because game music is good. So Poketails grow back fast. What's wrong with selling them? It's bad. Not good. You shouldn't do it. Leah literally shoots eye lasers, I know, right? Oh, there are wild Pokemon in here. Okay. Don't see why there wouldn't be, but just hadn't seen any. Should we heal? Maybe. I think we will. We did it. A Zubat, I know, how original. You're taking Slowpoke Tails? If we obeyed you, Team Rocket's rep would be ruined. Next one will be Zubat. There's a decent chance of that. Alright. We're just gonna do this. Worked pretty well. Yeah, it's a Zubat. Yeah, that's what that is. Combat and friendship massages? Tell them to get a 3DS capture card? Good luck in this day and age. Like, I don't think they make them anymore, as far as I know. Like, that would be cool, and I would be down for one of those myself, but like, that's probably hard. Come on. Thank you. Getting up there on the levels. Friendship Evos. Okay. Interesting. Oh, come on. I knew you were gonna do it! Okay, I'm so glad that missed. We need the money, but selling Slowpoke Tails? It's tough being a rocket grunt. What do you want? When we dropped out work, don't expect any mercy. Somehow I think we'll be fine. It's a coffer! It's level 14, okay, it's not messing around. Start with one of these, perhaps. How much would a Vine Whip do? It's poison? Not sure what that effectiveness is on that. Not great, good to know. Really? It'll just add up, I guess. So it's kind of just like a damage over time move now, rather than it actually stopping stuff. Get there eventually, War of Attrition. This dude is just gonna be asleep the whole time. Apparently it's a good idea to use sleep powder. I mean, it all adds up. Get out of here. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely not as good. And you know, it exists. Rap deserved it. It was pretty annoying, gotta say. Yeah, Team Rocket was broken up 3 years ago. We continued our activities underground. Now you can have fun watching us stir up trouble. Way to go, Saywood. Team Rocket has taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. Hi, Saywood. You handled yourself like a real hero with the well. I like your style. I'd be honored to make bowls for a trainer like you. This is all I have now, but take it. Received a lure bowl. Okay. Now put the lure bowl in the ballpark. I make bowls from apricorn. Collect them from trees and bring them to me. I'll make balls out of them. Yeah, might as well. Take a day to make a ball, come back for it later. Well, we'll get that next week. Interesting, okay. Now we can do the gym, I assume, yeah. What gym is this one? Bugsy. The Walking Bug Pokemon Encyclopedia. Fire beats bugs, we don't have any fire. Does grass beat bug? Or does bug beat grass? Wow, I don't remember. Takes a day to make an item that's worth a bottle of water. Wow, sounds great. I guess we'll just kind of try and see what happens, because I don't remember. Now all the Slowpokes are here, aw. He gorilla glued his spine back together. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, it doesn't want to talk to us. Yawn? Guess we should do this. Yo, Challenger. Bugsy's young, but his knowledge of bug Pokemon is for real. It's gonna be tough without my advice. Let's see, bug Pokemon don't like fire. Flying type moves are super effective too. Don't think I have any of those, but you know what? We'll make it work somehow. Or we could just go for a wander. Maybe there's some other stuff we can do as well. I don't know. You wanna see the leader? We come first. Rock works too. Just out-level them. Yeah, I mean, that's an option too. Which we probably already are, judging by the level curve so far. Oh, Ladybug! Oh. Just see what this does. I feel like it's gonna be not effective. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Let's see. I mean, I doubt water's probably gonna do a lot either, but let's see. Yeah, it's definitely better. Spinnerack. It's the spider one, I think. Yes, little spider guy. See how Rage does. Not bad. Oh, that's whatever. Very good. Yeah, exactly. Ridiculous. Oh, double goodness. Does that count for both of them? It does. Well, let's go heal that poison, shall we? Oh gosh, that flashing's kind of bad. I don't like that. I feel like it wasn't that bad in Gen 1. Well, let's see what we can do. Just playing on a non-backlit screen, after all, that's a fair point, honestly. We kind of just have to go one way here, do we? Not quite. Oh gosh, that does sound like an experience. So we should basically just should not use Bellsprout again. Happened to stand up at the right time and fell right in. Oh, that's funny. Get slept on, nerd. That didn't do much. Probably don't need to use rage, really. How much water gun does? Probably more. Oh, because it's grass bug, isn't it? Okay. Just use scratch then. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, well, we're all nerds around here in our own ways, it's fine. Guess I should teach them better moves. Alright, Croconaw, you get out here, buddy. Bellsprout's apparently also not going to be very helpful for this gym either. Bug Pokemon are cool and tough, I'll prove it to you. And the first thing you send out is a Caterpie, okay. Just water it or something, I don't know. Yeah, that'll work. Good old days with gym trainers could be little kids. I know, right? He's doing good damage. Well, this was a truly thrilling and exciting battle, wasn't it? You proved how tough you are. Yeah, so cool. Most girls don't like bug Pokemon. I don't know why. Bug Pokemon evolve young, so they get stronger that much faster. I just want you to know that I have very little idea what I'm actually doing, because I don't Pokemon very often, so, you know. I'm just hitting the good moves that do the things, and it's sort of working. Kakuna, oh no. Where Caterpie and Weedle did nothing. Yep, they tried. They did not succeed. Level 20. Beedrill. Might actually be something. Those two are basically a coin flip between a bad move and a move that does nothing. Yeah. I know an actual Pokemon. Pretty much, Clara, yeah. Oh, you made a mistake. You made a mistake, Beedrill. Get raged on. That's what I thought. 400 XP for that, really? Okay. Stop metal soundtrack, yeah. Well, should we just see what happens here? I guess so. Croconaw's doing okay. I think we'll be fine. I hope. We'll see. We could also start with Bellsprout and have him sleep. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Let's see. Let's just see what happens if we do that. Might be a mistake. Bugsy, I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. My research is gonna make me the authority on bug Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. I mean, in a world with forced XP share, I would probably agree to. Okay, well this is not the most exciting start, it must be said. Oh, did I miss or does that not work? Well, now I'm just curious. I just missed, okay. Even Diamond, you full cleared the game with your starter? I mean, that's fair. Diamond was the last one I played. That's as far as I can really comment on the series. Handle text that states it wasn't effective when it just missed. Yeah, that's confusing. Part of his knowledge making things easier, part of his actual hand-holding. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. Yeah, I used Empoleon as well. Oh no, a Kakuna. Look out. I'm sure the last Pokemon's gonna be something scary though. Oh no, Harden. Well, probably depends on the team you make. Yeah, for sure. Which is one of the reasons I'm always like mildly concerned with playing through these Pokemon games, because I don't know what a good team is. I have no idea what Pokemon are good. Scyther! Oh! Uh-huh. I see. And that's good, is it? There's a part of me that was like, I don't know what works. We're gonna try to put it to sleep. These have all the replay you already went through. Fair point. Okay. And then we're gonna swap. Now, what should we use here? I guess Water Gun for now. See how it goes. He's faster than us as well. Yeah, sure, Clara. Back in the day you did alphabet runs? Oh, what? Just like going through the Pokemon alphabetically or something? So, Sleep Powder, best move in the game? I mean, I don't know what you were worried about, Mondu, like... Personally, I don't see the problem. Trying to learn Poison Powder. We could take it. Well, Rap's kind of bad. I mean, I don't think we really need Rap, do we? It's not that great. But it is also a normal move. But would we really need... I mean, Sleep's kind of better. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna use Rap. Yeah, it was fine. We just hit it a bunch. I was trying to learn Bite. Ooh, yeah, I do want that. Yeah, if it were Gen 1 Rap, that'd be a different story. What do we replace? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never really used Leah. Like, I don't know, I'm just gonna get rid of Leah. I know it's boring and, like, do the moves that do damage kind of play there, but, You're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge. And a bunch of money. You received Hive Badge. I sure did. You know the benefits of Hive Badge? If you have it, Pokemon to level 30 will obey you, even traded ones. Pokemon that know Cut will be able to use it outside of battle, too. Here, I also want you to have this. TM49. What's one of those? TM49 contains Fury Cutter. If you don't miss, it gets stronger every turn. The longer the battle goes, the better it gets. Isn't that great? I discovered it. Cool. Bug move, I assume. Alright, well, we did good. I'm happy about that. Let's go heal. There doesn't seem to be much else going on in this town, so I guess we'll just kind of move on. haven't really seen any other Pokemon that I want yet. We didn't get to see because you're pure in the world doesn't hate me. Ah. It's gonna happen with Rollout as well, I'm sure, when we get there too. Oh, I should have saved. It's fine. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What, you beat them? Quit lying. You're not joking? Well, let's see how good you are. Sure, I still only have 2 Pokemon. That could be a concern. I don't want this thing to exist. Again, does it not work? Or did I miss? I wish to know. Okay, I just missed. This rival is a dick? He kind of is, yeah. How's it going? Welcome in. No, it's not great. Some moves have bad accuracy. Yeah, okay. I mean, we could use a bunch of growths, I should say. It's still gonna be not super effective, so I think let's just switch. Your favorite cause he's a dick? I mean, it's definitely a change of pace. So Bite is a dark move. Now, I don't remember the later gen typings here. So let's just see what Dark does against Ghost. Oh, it's good. Okay, I knew that. I knew that. I totally knew that. I totally knew that. It's fine. Bayleaf. Oh. You also have an evolved Pokemon. He is part of the Be Gay Do Crime crowd. I mean, I'm not sure where that came from, but yes. What do we do here? Because this could be a bad. Let's swap. Are in fact very gay. Nothing wrong with that. Poison or sleep? Reflect. Okay, defense. Get poisoned. I mean... yeah, but... oh, I kind of see what you mean. Okay. Anyways. This is probably gonna do not much. Oh, you have Razor Leaf. That might be bad. Oh no, because we're both grass, actually. Okay, I've decided it's time for stall strats. Reason of him being a dick, but it's never explored in the main game, really. This is like the cheesiest way to do this, but it should work. Still a bit of damage. We give Silver some more development? That's good. Let's see how many, see how much that does. One more should do it. Yay, poison strats, when in doubt. And then a Zubat, okay. I know, right? Like, what? Let's see what Bite does. Nice flinch. Cool. That was good. Huh, useless Pokemon. Listen, you only won because my Pokemon were weak. I don't know, man. I hate the weak Pokemon trainers. It doesn't matter who or what. I'm gonna be strong and wipe out the weak. That goes for Team Rocket, too. They act big and tough in a group, but get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. A weakling like you is only a distraction. Yeah, alright, whatever you say, buddy. Ah, yeah, it's Uncle Ralph. I've been spending more time with Goldie than I have with my kid. It's a bit sad, actually. I beat a wild Ekans. I told my kid, but he scoffed that he could do the same thing easily. Boy, has he gotten cocky. You call your mom sometimes, too. Thanks for the chat. Yeah, I mean, does he even lift? You know? Ridiculous. Just like you. Hey, don't say that. That's not true. Get that slave out the box? Oh, really? For Flash? Okay. Welcome aboard, other Bellsprout. Alex Forest is big. Be careful. Don't get lost. Forest is watched over by its protector. Stay out of mischief. Oh, it's kinda dark in here. Oh, and there's just encounters. Okay, so it's kinda like a cave. Weird. Maybe we can beat it. I'd like to get that tiny bit more XP. Oh, come on. Oh man, my boss is gonna be steaming. The Farfetch that cuts trees for charcoal took off on me. I can't go looking for it here in the Ilex Forest. It's too big, dark, and scary for me. Well, I'll find it. Hopefully. Here it is. It's the missing Pokemon. Quack! Bring out my shuckle that stalls those legendaries into non-existence. Oh, that's good. I'll take that. Isn't it something like we have to get him in a corner somehow? I can't remember how this works. It's a Kakuna. And a Vine Whip it. Oh, that's gonna take ages. We're not gonna Vine Whip it. Sounds far-fetched to you. I know, right? Get the XP later. Rah. Come back! Silly bird. You don't think Shuckle was any basis for your name? That's funny. No, come back! We have to get him to, like, run down to the trainer, I think, do we? Yep, now it is. Sorry. Oh, is this what we do? Yeah, I think so. That's a funny spot for a, encounter. Oh, there be a Pidgey in here, too. Wow, thanks a whole bunch. My boss's Pokemon won't obey me because I don't have a badge. Ah, my Farfetch'd. You found it for us, kid. Without it, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid. Now, how can I thank you? I know, here, take this. Ah, I understand. That's the cut HM. Teach that to a Pokemon to clear small trees. Of course, you have to have the gym badge from Rosalia to use it. Good thing I do. I know exactly who we're teaching it to. Teaching it to our HM friend. Clearly we should give it to Croconaw. I'm sure it would be great. No, here you go, Bellsprout. Now, there have been a fair few trees about, actually. In some of the earlier places, too. Ilex Forest Shrine. It's in honor of the Forest Protector. Free charcoal if I go back. Oh, okay. I might as well. Yep, HM Slave Bellsprout as opposed to the other Bellsprout that we have. What am I thinking? Need a fun pen eggs writing story. Stupid premise. Woke up next day with Shucklebuck. Yeah, there you go. Can we stop with the encounters now? Reminds us of Shuckle make it with me? You'll be first rate in 10 years. Let's see. That's true, I could get repels. Anyone else say anything? Seems like a no. Also, is it like in the shop now for free? Excuse me, sir. Nope. I do not know where it would be. Oh wait, the charcoal place is here, isn't it? Yeah, let's lead it. Chased off Team Rocket and went to Ilex Forest alone? That takes guts, I like that. Come train with us. That all you say? Yes? I'm sorry, I forgot to thank you. This is charcoal I made. Fire-type Pokemons would be happy to hold that. Not that we have one, but that's cool. We'll take it. It might be useful. It'd be another Weedle. You can get whacked with a vine. You know, eventually. Yeah, figures. Based on Mon Dieu. Somehow I doubt that. 5 of the kids with the same first name in kindergarten the rest of your school life, so everyone called each other by last name. It was too long since made a nickname out of the short version. That's cool. I like it. Imagine using your last name. Who would do that, right? Probably some weirdos. It's pretty obvious, Clara, I should think. And I never really knew what to use for a username, so Saywood. That's it. Mr. Saywood. Nothing really to it. Yeah, see, now you know. Yeah. You didn't know that? Now you know that. Yep, that's me. We're picking up stuff. We're seeing things that we don't really need to fight. You do. There's ways you can figure it out if you know where to look, I guess. This is whatever, I've never really cared that much. But still, I prefer Saywood. It's fine. There you go, you got it, Clara, exactly. Gosh, that wasn't too hard, was it? Antidote. Alrighty. Makes sense. Another item up here. Maybe I should get some repels. This area is kind of annoying for that. But it's whatever. Not a big deal. Ether. Cool. Everyone else has done it, right? Nah, you don't have to. Alright. Who are you? What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using headbutt. It's fun. Here, you try it too. Oh, it's a TM. Okay. TM2. Rattle trees with headbutt. Sometimes sleeping Pokemon fall out. Now, can anyone learn this, and should they, is the question that I have. Attack that may make a foe flinch. Not bad. Massive upgrade over Scratch? Is it worth teaching this? If it's basically just a better Scratch, then, like, I guess why not? This is the other thing with these games. I hate that TMs are one use. Because I never know if I'm gonna use it on the right thing, you know? And what Pokemon can we get from headbutting things is another question I don't remember, to be honest. C-Dot, allegedly. Trial and error, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. And a pine cone. Probably nothing we actually need. Can we see, like, the damage of moves, or is that not a thing yet? Hey, wasn't asking, let's pull it. It doesn't actually show the damage, okay. About 70. It's probably better than Scratch. I guess we'll give it a go. Why not? It's not that exciting of him. It shows the damage on the right side? I didn't see it. Okay, whatever. Water gun. No. I mean, Rage is still pretty useful, so we'll do this. Mr. Blindwood, I mean, yeah, sometimes I am blind, this is true. I'm on the wrong screen again, because I'm smart. Oh yeah, attack. Yeah, I just didn't see that. Okay. Ooh, good to know. Fight is a special move. Is it really? Interesting. Okay. Try a few trees, see if anything pops out. Oh, hello? Well, that's not exciting at all. We'll do that. I guess it's just like a random chance, which makes sense. Gonna see if we get anything cool. Well, I mean, it's a Caterpie. You know, it's not the most exciting thing to see. Trigonometry is complicated? I would believe that. You know what you're doing? You get 100% drop rate out of a tree, really? It's a Pineco! I assume this is a bug Pokemon or something. Wow! 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 Okay, that was rude. That was rude? I didn't think it was gonna do that. I do assume that. Depending on your trainer ID, the trees will be set. Oh, weird. Oh, it's a Hoot-Hoot. It's actually asleep. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice touch. Oh, because it's daytime. That makes sense. I mean, do we want a Hoot-Hoot? We could catch a Hoot-Hoot just for the heck of it. What does the lure ball actually do? Oh, okay. There you go, we now have an owl. EEP, can't blame him. You game specific trees that are good for encounters and specific trees that only contain certain Pokemon. Oh, interesting. Begins to hoot at the same time every day. Some trainers use them in place of clocks. That'll change next playthrough. Ah, interesting. Well, is Mr. Owl any good? I don't know. Normal flying. Yeah, what the heck does Foresight do? I actually want to know. Negates accuracy reduction moves. Oh, okay. That's interesting. If you get sand attacked a bunch or whatever, you can use that. Okay. Interesting. Let's see, use normal moves on ghost types. Oh, it just wasn't going to mention that part, I guess. Okay. Sutures only contain certain Pokemon. Sounds exhausting to learn. Yeah, it does a bit. And if it's random every playthrough, that sounds like that makes it hard. I imagine there's some kind of calculator that would do it, though. Don't sneak up on me like that. You frightened a Pokemon away. Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say hi. Ladybug. So you got your hair across before Gym 3? Oh. Interesting. That's pretty good work. Oh, come on. So annoying. Mash around to find the tree? That doesn't sound terribly exciting, though. Yeah, seriously, Clara. Oh, well that's just lame. Thank you. tree will give you encounters 80% of the time when headbutted. Oh, that's so interesting, huh? Oh, you can just did that. Oh, okay. So you had to do it from the menu. Not that one. Yeah, maybe I'll have to do this. I'm not really interested right now anyways. Try one more tree though, why not? Okay. You see the shrine honoring the protector? He watches over the forest from across time. I think that it must be a grass-type Pokemon. Show you trainer ID? Yeah, okay. 52919. There you go. It sure is a grass type? I don't know. Yep, thank you, Clark. Let's also do a save. And of course you know. I don't. Oh, you're making a Pokedex? Must be hard if Pokemon won't appear. Try using this TM. Oh. It's sweet scent. Use it wherever Pokemon appear. Pokemon will be enticed by it. Oh, okay. Butterfree. Route 34. Berry trees grow new berries every day. Make a note of which trees bear which berries. Tree to the right of the exit here. Oh, really? Do you mean... yeah. Like this one? This one right here? Okay. Seems good to me. It's another owl. See what we can get in this tree then. Good to know. More owls. See if anything interesting shows up. Owl is 60%. Fair enough. Kakuna. This will manipulate to get a good trainer ID because it also has known routing RNG, like minimizing encounters early game. Oh, that's interesting. Don't really want these things. Not super interested in that. Looking at the time, we should probably call it a stream soon. The tree to the right of this one has different things? Okay. We can give that a try too. Hit him with the Harden! Yeah! Walk a certain path and such. Yeah, I think I've seen something like that before too. Another pinecone friend! Who's gonna explode on us, so no. 50% chance of headbutt working. Good to know. Well, you can just keep doing it, right? That's not so bad. Owl friend. I want to see if there's anything else interesting. Probably gonna be more owls, though. Or a pinecone. This one has better Pokemon overall? Okay, good to know. Okay, good to know. I assume we'll see them eventually. 5% of either owl or pinecone? Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit rare. But we'll see. More owls. Got a cocoon from the other tree that was 5%. Oh, I knew that. I totally knew that. Oh, Noctowl. That's kind of cool. I mean, well, we already have a Hoot Hoot, right? But still. Yep, that's what he does. That was not much damage. Do we want to catch a Noctowl? We can try. I mean, that is sad, though. Just to say that we caught it, really? Might be a tricky catch, we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I know, we're not very nice, are we? Yeah, I know they are. Still, the game's gonna be mean about it. Oh, come on. No, no, no. I think you should be sleeping, sir. There you go. Back to sleep with you. I really want to use a Great Ball on this? Ugh. Really? Is this even worth it? I don't know. We're in for it now, though, I guess. Okay. I don't know if I'm even gonna use it. I just want it, really. Thank you. Last chance, really. I don't really want to use the lure ball. Told you it'd be a tough catch. Fine, I'll just use it. You never know. Yeah, unlucky. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. I mean, isn't that how Pokemon works? Oh yeah, you're paralyzed though. Ugh. Yeah, figures. This is where I do my training. Yeah, I thought that was always the case. Pretty good. That doesn't just help though. Some give you higher bonus than others, yeah. Just headbutt everything. Freeze and sleep being the better ones. Yeah, makes sense. We're just gonna headbutt all the birds, it's fine. Sand Truth, joke's on you. Yeah, makes sense, hey tier. Pocono headbutt implies you're using those head spikes. Actually, that's a good point, yeah. Beaten by a passing stranger. Hi, Joey. Yo, Seaweed, how's it going? This is Joey. Got a minute? Let's get together and battle. Promise things will be different. Route 30's where I'll be. Give me a shout when you come. Yeah, nah, you're far away at this point, buddy, but I appreciate the invite all the same. I'm gonna train even harder. After all, I'm trying to become a gym leader. I do enjoy the trainers that just spin in place, like, as if... I don't know why, it's weird. Gonna have an easy way back soon? Okay, good to know. Oh! What type are you? Normal? Thank gosh, I don't know. Spinners in speedrunning for a reason. Makes sense, you have to, you know, dodge them. Oh. Oh. Makes sense. You had a berry? Why? Got retconned into fairy. Okay, makes sense. I know absolutely nothing about the fairy type. That is beyond my time with Pokemon. I have no idea about it. I just know that it exists. Pokemon new moves I didn't know it had. That confounded me to no end. There's all sorts of folks around here. Are you a trainer? Let's have a practice battle. Weak against steel and poison, immune to dragons, super effective on dragons. Interesting. Huh. Watch this Hobbit actually have some moves. Fairy's the last time they've introduced a new type, isn't it? As far as I can think, anyways. Yeah. Oh no! Did some type chart adjustments that year. Makes sense. Bulbasaur. Might be a concern, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Splashing smiley face. It's great, I don't know what you mean. There you go. Random trainers teasing with Kanto starters, yeah. Yeah, Bite's doing pretty well. Not too strong to be a practice partner. Never see a strong trainer, I want to be their cheerleader. On my walk, I sometimes pick up items. If I get anything, you can have it. Wanna give me a number? Sure, might as well. I'm never gonna remember who these people are, but it's fine. I'm the best in my class at Pokemon. Are you now? Girlfriend acquired. That was easy, wow. Wish it was that easy in real life. It's a Mankey. Gina's one of the key phone numbers to get, actually. Alright, well, there you go. Oh, fighting beats Dark, huh? I guess that kind of makes sense. Doesn't she give items? I mean, considering that's what she just said, I would imagine so. Beat up her pets. It's just that easy. Wow, yeah. Today I learned, I guess. Fighters beat the darkness, yeah. Well, this is going fine. I'm so concerned about the fact that I'm 10 levels above everything right now. Like, I don't know. It's like we need other Pokemon and I have no idea what to get. We have no Pokeballs, by the way, so... Oh, that's the daycare, is it? Okay. Yeah, I know, exactly, and we need other ones. I'm the daycare man. You know about eggs? I was raising Pokemon with my wife, you see. We were shocked to find an egg. How incredible is that? Wouldn't you like this egg? Fine, it's yours to keep. Just have 2 eggs now. Trainer didn't want the egg, so I kept it around. Do you know about eggs? I was when I was raising Pokemon, you see. Shocked to find an egg. You already said this. Did I raise Pokemon for you? Now I'm good. Always a daycare. Where's the night care? I know, that's a good point. Oh, patrol for suspicious individuals. Okay, good luck. Be a trainer at night, perhaps. I feel like that might be a thing. I think that was a thing in... Diamond. It's a great place to hatch eggs. Oh, you just go up and down the path, huh? Psyduck. Even if stuff was super effective, it was so disgustingly overleveled it didn't matter. Yeah. I do want to get other team members, but I don't know what to get, and I don't know where good things are. But we'll find stuff, I'm sure. Because I don't want this to turn into Croconaw the game. Or Feraligatr the game, as it'll happen. It's looking like that could be a thing. New city? Oh, thank God. Alright, let's explore this city a little bit, and then I think that's probably a good spot to call it a stream for today, I would say. Looking at the time. Best city? I don't really remember it, to be honest. Like I said, I remember really very little about this game as a whole. High level Pokemon doesn't always win. After all, it may have a type disadvantage. I don't think there's a single Pokemon that's the toughest. Coliseum upstairs is for link battles. Yeah, we don't care about that. I'll get a bike and go up and down a bit for seemingly no reason. We could do that. Oh my, your pack looks so heavy. Oh, do you happen to have something named Eon Mail? My daughter's after one. But with one, can't you? I don't have one, I'm sorry to tell you. Terran Golden City's a landmark. You're running a promotional campaign right now. I'll modify your Pokegear so it can be served as a radio. Oh, yeah! Yeah, let's see what's around. Oh, it's the big department store here. Okay. Goldenrod department store. Thanks. What do we have? Could probably do with a few more potions. Maybe, do we want super potions by this point? We'll get, like, 2 of those. Do need some Pokeballs. We'll get revives already. Okay. Full heals as well. Oh, and Great Ball. Ooh, we should just get some Great Balls then. It's a little bit, but that's okay. You can construct 10 phone numbers. It's hard to decide which numbers to keep. Come over at the game corner. Now it's my best partner. I wouldn't be opposed to an Abra. Again. But no, we should use something different. Department store makes me realize that Goldenrod's a big city. Selection here is unmatched anywhere else. But end stream, you have to find something else to do. I know, right? Unfortunately, I should go eat soon. I'm really impatient. I use X speed in battle to speed up my Pokemon. Yeah, not interested in all that. Raises attack, raises defense, special attack speed. Yeah, okay. Increases critical hit ratio. Red stats. Oh, that's what Guard Spec does. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, when you battle to use X special, it's awesome. It really jacks up special attack. Exactly, Tia. Oh no, Clara, I hope I haven't been distracting you. I guess I have. Don't need any of that, really. Hey, I love strong Pokemon. I feed them protein to crank up their attack. Everyone's just giving their Pokemon drugs. Hi, that's your Pokemon's defense. Huh? Oh! Egg time! It's a Togepi! Hello, Togepi. Are you any good, Togepi? You're level 5, so doubts on that. Growl and Charm. Wow, wait, can it even do damage? No? Why? No. How many of these Pokemon? God. Pokemon evolve only by being traded by a Game Link kit. Cool, good to know. It's nice that they actually tell you. No Togekiss this gen. Wow, Clara. Current Pokemon you get in a trade. Name is a reflection of the original trainer's feelings for it. I mean, fair enough, I guess. The first thing it learns is Metronome. Wow, I hate it. If there's a little beep, you get a gift. Oh, your Pokemon's very attached to you. This move should be perfect for a pair like you. Oh, thanks. What is it? That's the wrong menu. Return. Attack based on loyalty. Oh. Is it any good? Everyone can learn it. Headbutt replacement? We literally just got Headbutt. Like, do we really need to change our moves right now? Ooh. 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 Oh, so you can get another Headbutt. Okay, that's good to know. They're for a normal type that you know is definitive. Yeah, okay. Buy all the punches? I mean, they are probably pretty good, actually, aren't they? These ones are pretty strong. I don't know that we can give them to anyone, but... I mean, that's gonna be all of our money, too. But I think we're okay on stuff for the time being, so... Yeah, I agree, that's probably a good idea. See if anyone can learn any of them? I doubt it, but I guess you never know. That's intriguing, isn't it? I mean, that's an ice move, right? Is it ice? So, it's not fighting, because a move can only be one type, can't it? Pray the Fire Nation doesn't attack, yeah. Okay. That's interesting, That's really interesting. It doesn't show the damage or accuracy on this, does it? I mean, what would we chuck out? I mean, honestly, Rage is still useful, I feel. 75 power. I think Bite's still good. I mean, we could just chuck out Headbutt that we just got, though? I mean, Water Gun's not that strong right now. We need a water move, obviously. Have Headbutt? Yeah. Oh, it might be nice to have a Dark move, though. Rage does. Does it really? I guess we could swap out Rage. And here's the thing, we don't have to worry about this because we can always buy another TM too, so we could just try it. And yeah, Rage is probably starting to, like, be less useful at this point. We could give this a go. It might be cool, literally, I guess, as well. Rage became useful as soon as I got headbutt. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Why not? Asmus covers flying and grass types. Yeah, good point. It does. Things that Croconaw is weak to. So that's kind of cool, actually. Alright, I'd say that was a good idea. I hope it was, anyways. Do I have Abra? I do not. That's not a good trade, either. On Sundays, a lady comes to check out Pokemon. She even gives away TMs. Oh, is she only here on one day of the week? Well, that's so convenient that, we got it then. Typhlosion can learn Thunder Punch. Really? Oh, interesting. That's the fire starter, right? I don't remember all the names. Listen to Lucky Channel. If you want to win, trade Pokemon with as many people as possible to get different ID numbers. Ah. You're tired, try the vending machine's drinks. Your Pokemon will love them too. Just gonna buy this in case we need it. This isn't Gen 1, but I'm not sure. So we'll have a fresh water on us. Seems to be everything here. Oh no, there's another stair. Does this tell us what's going on here? Take a break from shopping. Tranquil Square. How nice. Ooh, I'm tired. I sometimes come up to the rooftop to take a break from shopping. Johto is the Kadabra from Gen 1. Teach it all 3 elemental punches and send it back to Red and Blue. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Will you quit bothering me? Oh, sorry. Hey, some trainers are battling on the road. Pokemon fired a flurry of leaves. That makes me feel like battling right now. These binoculars let me see far away. Maybe I can see my own house. The one with the green roof? They have a thing with Psychic, Ice, Thunder, and Fire punches. That's kind of cool, though. They have bargain sales here every so often. Pardon? Who says an adult can't get into this? I'm gonna be back every day to collect all the dolls. Vending machine for Pokemon dolls? Insert money, then turn the crank. But it's almost empty. Okay, well that seems to be everything here. Did I miss a floor? I don't think so. Still some good stuff there. The punch TMs, it's cool that they're available. Oh, there's a basement. Didn't see that. Gen 4 stopped the rampage of Avatar Alakazam. Oh, this is a storage place. Macho. I lose my passion for work if someone's watching. Come on, kids, scoot. Oh, sorry. Hey, kid, you're holding this up. Our policy is to work behind the scenes where no one can see us. Well, then don't have this be like a public access place, then. Stuff on the ground's junk. Take it if you want it. If I can reach it, there's all boxes in the way. Maybe I can get to any of it. Oh, there's another downstairs. Elemental punches became physical moves. Oh, so they're special in this one. Okay. Good to know. That's not the way we go. Your playground. Goldenrod City Game Corner. Ah, of course. Where to enable kids to gamble. Oh, you collect Pokemon? My son Bill's an expert. He just got called to the Pokemon Center in Critique City. Husband went off to the game corner without being called. You a trainer? I've got a useful phone number for you. Sure. Oh, it's Bill. You alright? My big brother Bill made the PC Pokemon storage system. Let's say hi. Good day. This is the Pokemon Storage System Administration Service. Who's calling? Say what is it? Hang on a sec. Thanks for waiting. Save your box has room for 18 more Pokemon. Get out there and fill it up. Then I'll think about it. Underground entrance. We'll come back to that. Can I talk to you? What do you say? One big town, I don't know where anything is. Yeah, seriously. Oh yeah, that makes sense too. Got in trouble for playing in the basement of the department store. I know there's a new bike shop, but I can't find it anywhere. You treat your Pokemon nicer, they'll love you in return. Oh, let me see a Croconaw. It's friendly toward you. It looks sorta happy. Keep losing in battles, the Pokemon end up fainting. Maybe that's why my Pokemon don't like me much. Yeah, probably. When use an item on my Pokemon, it acts really glad. Trader Bond's bonus XP. Oh yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? Oh, there's a cycle path, bike shop, just in this random corner of the city. Alright, this place looks like a mess. I moved here, but I can't sell my bicycles. Why is that? Could you ride a bicycle and advertise for me? Sure. Really? Great. Give me your name and phone number, and I'll loan you a bicycle. Yay. And the bicycles are first rate. You can ride them anywhere. Nice. And now we can do the rides. Now, can you register stuff in this one? Sell? Register, yes, there we go. Now we can do the bikes. Yeah, cool. Is that a man in black dressed up like a Team Rocket member? How silly. Goldenrod City Station. Oh, it's a train station. Okay. Train hasn't come in. Oh no, I'll carry the passengers on my back. That won't work. You go up and down non-stop. You just really want to see me hatch this egg, don't you? I mean, I guess we can before we finish. They built the new radio tower to replace the old creaky one. So this is the radio tower. What do you want, you pest? Scram. Don't like that. Welcome. Oh, you can? Wonder what's inside. Needs more time, though. Okay. Right, Clara? Ah, you here for the lucky number show? Want me to check the ID numbers of your Pokemon? If you get lucky, you win a prize if his ID number is 02002. Let's see if you have a match. I don't. Nope, none of your ID numbers match. I know. Special quiz campaign on right now. Answer 5 questions correctly to win a radio card. Slide in your Pokemon gear to play the radio anytime, anywhere. Would you like to take the quiz? Yeah, what the heck. Is there a Pokemon that appears only in the morning? Probably. Is this statement correct? You can't buy a berry at a mart. Yes. Does HMO1 contain the move Flash? Nope, that's cut. Is Faulkner the Violet City gym leader who uses bird Pokemon? Yes. Do Goldenrod Game Corner slots have a Charmander on their reels? I don't know because I haven't been there yet. I'm gonna say yes. Damn it. Are they the same questions? I hope so. Okay, I think it's the same questions. Funny last question. Yay. Now we can do the radio things. There's Pokegear can now double as a radio. Please tune into our radio shows. Yay. Not Mary for Pokemon Talk. I only know what she sounds like, though. Yes, we can. And as a fabulous DJ, his sweet voice makes me melt. Ah, I see. Go to Unknown Cave and use the radio. Funky things happen. Oh, really? Interesting. Noctowl may be seen around Route 39. Great. Noctowl's aptly named and weird. I like it. It just kind of tells you random stuff. Fair enough. Today's Sunday, that's true. Let's jam to Pokemon March. I see. Shout out to DJ Ben. Yeah. Yo, I like this. Lucky number show. Is this what we were doing? Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Okay. Remote gamble check, yeah, that's kind of cool. Lullabies on the radio may make Pokemon sleep. Some SMW ROM hack? Could be. Video changes depending on the day. That makes sense. Hi, I'm Boot. How do you say your name? You know a radio program called Password? You tell me the password from the program, you'll earn points. Get those points and trade them to win that sweet young lady over there for some choice prize. Here you go. You want me to tune in every so often? I don't know if that's gonna happen. I didn't see that in the list, but maybe it's on a different day. Listen to the radio anywhere. Tune in. Sorry, authorized personnel only beyond this point. Wasn't that way before? Something wrong with the director. I don't like the sound of that. Day-based NPCs and mini routes. Winner's password is Friday. Okay, wouldn't have known that. Only appears certain days and give you stuff. Okay, makes sense. Now, is the game corner also gonna have a sneaky Team Rocket hideout underneath? Is anybody guarding an obvious poster? Thankfully not. I'm gonna quit until I win. That's bad. I don't have a coin case. Ah. Gambling addiction, yeah. I told Blizzard to my Pokemon it was hard to get enough coins for it, but it was worth it. Blizzard's not bad. There's this new slot machine, it's more of a challenge than the ones in Celadon. You mean the thing that's entirely up to luck? I always play this slot machine, it pays out more than the others, I think. Does it now? This game it kinda is? Oh, really? Card flip, I prefer it over the slots because it's easier to figure the odds. But the payout is much lower. Life is a gamble, I'm gonna flip cards till I drop. Wow, the coins keep rolling in. Accuracy nerf came in this gen? Ah. Well, that's a thing, I guess. Where's the gym around these parts, actually? Is it past the train line? Oh, this place is way bigger than I thought it was. Oh my god. Man, that house rates your Pokemon names. You can even rename your Pokemon. That's cool. Not interested. Prize Pokemon are good here? Okay. Another underground spot. Oh, can we just do the gym now? Do we want to? Probably not. Oh god. We'll get to that next week. It's fine. Yeah, I found it. It's okay. There's also a flower shop. Seen that wiggling tree that's growing on Route 36? My little sister got all excited and went to see it. I'm worried. Isn't it dangerous? Once while I was battling, my Pokemon couldn't make any moves. The power points, or PP, of its moves were all gone. Yep, that's what happens. Sometimes a healthy Pokemon may be unable to use its moves. If that happens, heal it at a Pokemon Center or use it an item. Use an item. Sus tree. Yeah. Very sus. And then this goes out to somewhere, I assume. Excuse me, kid, can you do a guy a favor? Can you take this Pokemon with mail to my friend? He's on Route 31. Okay. Chubby guy snoozes all the time. I recognize him right away. Oh, I'm out of space. I'll think about it. How many kinds of Pokemon there are in the world? 3 years ago, Professor Oak said there were 150 kinds. A lot more now. Strange tree is blocking the road. It wiggles around if you talk to it. But it became wild when someone watered it with a squirt bottle. Oh, yeah. Can't battle without your PP. That is true. Okay, is this a whole trainer thing? I'm gonna fight this one person, I guess. Yeah, we should call it shortly. Oh, you picked poorly. How's the egg? Yeah, we'll check it in a sec. The stream goes on. I don't know about that. It was exactly as it was before? I mean, it could be. Yeah, still gonna take a bit, I think. But that's okay. I guess this might be a good spot to call it. I mean, we could do the gym next time. Are we ready for the gym? I don't know. But it's a thing we could do. Is it a good idea? Yeah, we'll do that next time, probably. Even if I'm scared for it, because I think I know what's in it. Pretty sure. Why don't we go confirm it? I should be? I know! I know. Moo, yup. Golden Road City, Whitney. The incredibly pretty girl. Okay, that she just doesn't... Okay. Yo, champ is making. This gym is home to normal-type Pokemon trainers. Perfect when use fighting-type Pokemon. I feel like we've barely seen any fighting types, though. Anyway, we'll think about that for next time. This is probably a good spot to call it. Let's do the save. Here we go. But yeah, this is a good start to things, I think. I still have no idea what we're gonna do in terms of team members or anything yet. Like, we have a Totodile and we have a Bellsprout. I don't even know if we're gonna use the Bellsprout. We'll figure it out. But yeah, this is fun so far. And yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. I really do appreciate it a lot. I don't think we'll raid today. I think we'll just call it. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here. It really does mean a lot. And hey, if anyone's interested, that's where my Discord server lives. Most everyone's in there already anyways, but if you're not, you know, that's a place where you can hang out and chat about random stuff. And other such things. Find out when I go live and all that nonsense. And that's where my YouTube lives, where it's currently stream VODs at the moment. However, I have started on the next Let's Play. That'll be a thing soon. Like, I've even edited a few parts, but I want to get all the parts I've done edited first before we begin that. But that'll be beginning very soon indeed. And I think it's going to be a fun one. But yeah, that'll be it. Thanks for hanging out, folks, and we'll get back to this next week and see what happens. It'll be a thing, I'm sure. Who knows? But yeah, for now, have a good one, folks. Take care. See you soon.